4 times. 1 hour. Or they walk, brisk walk. We could do brisk walk and that's all. And one.
Okay.
Well, problems and a half you solved.
Wow.
Aye. We have a stretching can't cry. And one. A druby any baby.
Yeah, they are two.
Aye.
Secrets now will be
face. Okay, man, into okay.
But that CP award winner. And then if you are that year too far near Harman Sama, cross so I won't call for a cross so Africa the brutal because Champions League no week 2 no Orokodo and a big one no Masandawana, Mamelodi Sundowns, any MC Orges gamer on the ball in the CAF Champions League and both teams a training and a match no boss the match no coach Rolani Mukwena formerly or the Mamelodi Sundowns and the CAF Champions League na kwanya omo yi na di no anya ne de ene or the MC Orges ebe face ne former club eno a training session e course so na mo hwe our Kessben television see Rolani Mukwena formerly of Sundowns ene or MC Orges coach no ahead of the game eba so ene what in some atudwa momienko na yentie no.
We prepare like normal. We first had to recover some players from the difficult trip in Rwanda, and then make analysis of our performance against Al Hilal.
And you almost recover players ni be went to last week against Al Hilal. Players ni be available or game way say a normal game. The fact say or something to prove against Sundowns. No interest or say the pressure be no so or prepare to say the face any other opponent. And no Rulani Mukwena. Now after that no Mikel Cardoso coach Emma Masandawana Mamelodi Sundowns on also kasa for game and numere Basono.
That we go for an international break pretty soon, in 1 week time or 2 weeks time, and with the AFCON. And it's important for the teams to try to position as best as possible on the Champions League for this first moment, second match, and that's what we're going to try tomorrow to get make a good match. And try to get the best result
and again, possible. Why and I win Sundowns and I say MC Orges Yanko London and Africa Cup of Nations no omo pa ho ntoma ewo UK abaho the rose December year and AFCON yan tournament no e shase Morocco and event na se enye izanopa oto hene ba makanya making camp so the to just say Stone Boy Ghana ye artist no Ojuka and our CAF Jumade na say Stone Boy ebe performance Enra Oduye no ana okoye photo shoot said ya mo hwe our Kessben television so AFCON ni Ghana yenkobi bono yemobi nanso ene ewo UK a omo ebo ho dero no Stone Boy ababedura ono enso eko perform ewo ase Alex Song a former player Emma Cameroon national team was say ha dwene pa say Africa Cup of Nations are bossy ni Chrome Cameroon omo eko abra World Cup no omo enkobi World Cup nso ye biemu countries outdopi from Africa ana eko too bad say Cameroon do see ye biemu omo ntimi qualify omo for AFCON way empata all Cameroonians omo nje na at least omo nka say ya miss out World Cup yetimi age AFCON Alex Song ekasai.
Very bad time for us because like the World Cup without Cameroon, especially they give more team from more countries from our continent, and then we are not there. I think it's the very, very bad things happening to Cameroon football. Maybe because they lost that one, they'll be more hungry, because it's the country like that redemption, like they want to show like, hey, we didn't do very well for World Cup now, for AFCON, we put everything together to build a good team to win AFCON, because if they win the AFCON, maybe we think that okay.
Cameroon players no and for AFCON trophy fan redeem omo World Cup no omo ankobi wey chance on betimi rewrite the wrongs. You be say Premier League ni mo ahye hwan ana edge also undoubtedly or for Arsenal we see a campaign momo league ni Champions League omo that's true league dey a omo na edge.
I'm confident for Arsenal. The way I'm seeing them play the beginning of the season, the way how they play in the back, they play in the front, they're doing very well. The balance is perfect. Arteta doing very good job, and the players they are there, they are listening what he's saying. I'm thinking for me, Arsenal is the year for Arsenal.
Where Alexander Song Cameroonian na obo ama Arsenal na yete ne nka no Messi and Ronaldo a debate no wan na ya de we anyway wan na better no eduru mebi na aba form say seven nim de akwakoba Arrecando ne ho den Ronaldo and Messi wan na ya de Fernando Alnino Torres say oye coach em Atletico Madrid omo youth team no na Torres akasa was if free ball e buy o hu player bia de Messi aye no obey better than him. Yenya Messi so biem or the greatest of all time. We had in Sema El Nino, Fernando Torres, Eddie Atujwa, Ezekiel Garay, a former player, Emma Madrid, only Ronaldo boy, our club level. Now only Messi so see a kind our Argentina national team. Or say Ronaldo or ye obsessed about winning there. The mentality no obia NB. Now they will see training over the training grounds. Be 2 hours before. Now on Ronaldo or didn't kind ever. Or obsessed about winning there. When it's so, I dream of the co games. I know them. And then so say, Yambo born Angasa. Oh, and the onya words be a represented and church them the way Messi see extremely good. Messi is the greatest of all time. When and in summer Ezekiel Garay and so Eddie Atujwa Yentuaso and Ronaldo Machia. Oma ye especially for him. Na obo match ewie and also otroni we are. Machine amuhe a special machine na ukoshem na wa recover kama other players will be na so mo dia no enso say Ronaldo dia no specifically o ma ye niam bia ope obetimi a charge the phones mu obetimi ayusu ne laptop wasa or ye workout or recover e machine we mu ne dia no eso chen any other player machine we is so special o ma ye for Cristiano Ronaldo alone and amuhe our Kessben television. So Dortmund almost striker Sego Gurasi the release clause 50 million euros. Dortmund and Osinakan next year there and you're likely so better so where offers are eba especially Saudi Arabia the we are offers nisi free ho eba ne there 50 million omobetua na omodenako okoro so a class bi wo ho a omonya na omo epe Sego Gurasi we ebe in the last season na bona obono any sika na eba no hono enye likely say next year obesti with Dortmund. Bless Matuidi and I can say Eddie Ato Thomas Frank earlier on 2 days ago after PSG womo share Tottenham coach ne babon team can say Vitinha Ballon d'Or no twen say next year obinya. Bless Matuidi and also a retired footballer. Also, I can say, Vitinha born now born every single day. We improve next year, dear. Thomas Frank, I can. Also, Panama to say Ballon d'Or, dear. Vitinha and some ebetimi aka. Nano and a Christophe Dugarry. World Cup 98. Now, a winning member. Christophe Dugarry's workers are Safi and Watia say Dentia PSG Jaye Emma Marco Verratti koye because Vitinha or a upgrade over Marco Verratti. Verratti no ye better nem call foka say oye phenomenon oye exceptional na so Vitinha ba ne hu say Verratti na engije so kwa ball na onya de sa oh Luis Enrique action prefer say Vitinha on any day oye far better a chain player no mujana man ko Marco Verratti nti Verratti e kwa dia Vitinha waboa PSG club no ye papa weekend we derby e ba so Real Betis e ball against Sevilla and no Sevilla derby. Anthony formerly of Man United game way one more because wakwakunya red card and after Europa League or grantee interviewer na osu say the biggest game our club level season way Emma Betis a game omini Sevilla airborne na oye unavailable because of red card ahanu ye papa panti enra wo post match na ontimi control emotions otu asu mu mo hwe our Kessben television see weekend we La Liga Barca trend Deportivo Alaves for the first time since May 25 Barca ebenya Rafinha Lewandowski and Lamine Yamal omomiensa start bom acheye pa way back in May. Bako available, 2 nya available, 2 ya available la. Bako enya available. Nemo Barca attacker. Omo ebe face Deportivo Alaves no. And amuhe our Kessben television. So Carlos Alenya, also a former Barca player, says so about Emma Deportivo Alaves. Wasa dan say Oma trust din. After Barca, omo matches do na. Embro Deportivo Alaves so say omo betimi aye Barca ho adwuma. enya beyond them so metimi win game we oma hwe game a Chelsea no mo boy any other games Haaland crew ya den a Deportivo Alaves ebe capitalize na omo di Barcelona for omo eso enkunim Marc-Andre ter Stegen or work out harder say bosume kwa na wiye na wan join first team na watimi atroni kama na afa next year watimi asiakan ama Barcelona from injury ono enso ekopeke Hansi Flick and Deco and Barca management no aye meeting or say January or per 3 players ohia striker ohia winger die hia no pa aye left footed center back Inigo Martinez squad no munya replacement or per Bonkuma or the center of defense a center back or left and a Barca manager no or say ohia we eso anegina na akọ Pimpson aso ye na akọfa agan ho krato sima ye be pre chiri wa mono ne
obenya bie na won so anonom na etimi aboa no sa ebro ma so ye ka ho asemi Semens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules no eye adura ye aduma wontini mu edure uyo obi a sabi o mema sem eda fom tim keja be ma ntimi man mu so kra be ma ntimi mpega no ho uye be ma sabi woni obehiem na sisia no waje mu a wonso edure ye kanfo de amount edure ye dura ebe boa ma wontini na etimi asore gina so ebe mamoja de pusane wo be ma no mu ama be ma na etimi asore gina so ye na watimi abo aduma na ama o piafo obi bia sabi oni atenka so yo ba so ye be ma wuhia eduro Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules anemna ne de agan ne bi kona koto binom watenka ayira na te kokra kona koto eduro ne bi nanom na obehu sabi eduro no esi ye aduma sifa afei wuye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono ma fitikom o how pa kese pa so yo ba na wo kom fitire na se wo menses na ma beyi a eduro ebe boawo Semens Vital Herbal Mixture kona koto eduro no binom be ma wo fitiko no bibia ye kama de amount afei so wote yawo o fitiko mu a eduro ebe boawo Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules afei so obi won ma sabi wa ko jane nan no na moja di etire we oba na otisa de bia hu moja no tieniye pa se moja no ye gon bright red we no ka se bright red a en na se do betima abo ma moja ni nyina to atwa e de ama okra afen so obi so a sabi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan se sciatica wo sciatica e do betima abo ama yawo ne twetwe na e wo ni nyina etimi ate akokra no e ye agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules eduro no eye aduma wontini mu na enuane no bi weduro we mu a eboa pa ye fe no nitric oxide say nitric oxide no wunya eba oni padua ma enti bi emu asi enti na aka atare ba bebiem ba be hu ntini ama ntini metumi adawa mo moja etime de afusane usisi ena ya ye wo neurotransmitters a sonifree adwen no ho ena eba eno na se obi te yawa na se okọ pains bi mu a na sa neurotransmitter no etimi aba beboa ama pain na se yaw no etimi akofom edrei ewo nyane nwe bi wo mu a etimi release neurotransmitter ye fe no endorphin na sa endorphin ne ba se usisi ena yaw yaw na wote no ewo usisi mu no edrei eba be stop ni nyina yisu dopamine na be yi yaw ni nyina afiri wo ko e de amount enti so sisi yo ya edure wo so onum e ya agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules edure age award yenim de ye ka ho asem no 2022 best waist pain product of the year 2023 edure age award e fasisi ya de ho 2024 ye sa hwe ni musa afie di anim nyina so ye be sa age award no wo ye bema na wo pese unyina so no gina so peme wabla obe no maduro no sima kakra bi ati a fe number no a egu screen ase no o fe number na ye be no be kasa kama ni ato se do be sia no maduro no na emi matimi aboa ama bibia ye kama ma o afa so ba bia be nya bia to no ye di egu screen so na emom tie ni ye pa se wo kumase ene ne pattern wo store wo pese o to bi ton a ba bia e di kan PFA pharmacy New Road Junction wana PFA pharmacy o stock kese a obenya brand atu honum akwakoton afi Colinac ewo Ashtown oni Dani Herbal omu nyina wa Ashtown ko ho Fredimens enso okay ono so be ma obi ato afi so Sambora ewo Cadetia Gate 3 no opposite pe ɛdɔn ɛyɛ ɛdɔ a ɛba bɛboa ɛyi saa ɔhaw nyinaa firi hɔ akɔ ama o eti pɛbi akyiri kwan tɔ agan a ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛgyan no pɛbi tɔ na nkɔtɔɔten ɛma ɔna nso nya wɔ ahoɔden pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛda ma
Pimpson ɛhɔ ana ekotie cement vital agan ho nkrato sima yaba we are welcome back yentu aso ɛwɔ nkɔfo kroso nsɛm di a yankɔ Real Madrid aso ɛyɛ ɔmo prepare for Girona clash na ɛba so Madrid kɔbɔ Champions League only one center back pen na available Raul Asensio ɛna coach Jabi Alonso yɛ mid shift ɛma yɛbɛnya Carreras ɛbɛpɛ no wɔ akyire hɔ no mɔde Ferland Mendy ɛbɛto the left side of defense nemo ɔde Antonio Rudiger ne ho aton Rudiger ɛbɛyɛ available Dinhausen ɛnso ɛyɛ fit and available for weekend win game a Madrid airborne against Girona. Fede Valverde, captain Los Blancos, was shut down. Rumors now making across the tabloids say unity any Madrid into cost manager no players Pina Empeno or Sino Crabia enim players in na Gide Cassia or Jabi Alonso mu the number Montre so dear Bosimuka no Crabia enim yetia Yemu Yasumundia according to Fede Valverde Tony Kroos and Ra or a presentation Emma Germany for the Bonabaso one man over the years wabo at the Amman German national team what program ourselves to us no what you to Mr. the best talent are a very young player a Lamine Yamal obo Emma Barcelona and Tony Kroos so a born about so England about World Cup a full bet me ayomu ye na is it coming home where a big question obia abisa nana mateno why and airborne a banosa road position na England was exceptional players na others a dihun komo ebisa Ashley Cole so why and obegia so ombo England and I'm at 10. Ashley Cole, former of Arsenal, former of Chelsea, so a part of England national team. Was it Jude Bellingham? And he will be a man England on number 10.
Got to shoot. So you've got to pick one of Bellingham, Rodgers, Palmer, Foden. Eze could play to the left, I think, a bit more.
I just wanted to say the name.
It's fine. Eze. Only one can be number 10. We know that Bukayo Saka's going to be on the right. You think that probably Eze or Rashford or Gordon's going to be on the left. Who of that one? Because I think Rice and Anderson are going to play. Who's playing there out of all those? Who are you picking, having worked with them all? Who's the one that you think he has to play?
They're all top players.
Incredible.
We all know. Top players. But if I have to select one, I go Jude. Simple fact that moments. There was moments where, we were on the sideline also going, does he look gassed here? We need to take him off. When we was in charge, we need to take him off. Jude, are you okay? You want to come? You're going to have to come off. Run. Boom, moment, goal. Boom, moment, goal. Boom, moment, goal. You can't pay enough money for that. Big moments in games when you need someone to deliver. He will deliver.
Yes, Ashley Cole, and also Eddie Atuja, moments like this, when you play better than Jude Bellingham, and see England, Echo World Cup, Sana Martino, ahead of all the players, Omar Jude, and so and started. Say, Anna Slot, Liverpool manager, and pressure, banner super, crisis meeting, Echo, so, Emma for now, Omar the most support, Emma, and so and say, Nancy results never to us, and ya, or make a manager, to pressure kakra, Abba Anna Slot, so. Emma Van Dijk had a message about a patch of recent results are Enya Emma Liverpool Behna Konate so about out at the apology about now Konate crowd yet a mad for pull out or made in Como say Omanya me funny beam into Liverpool for a bit in the boy no at Washington did Emma Konate contract no what may extended at the Amomo weekend way on Sunday Chelsea and Arsenal and a elbow Frank Leboeuf or a former player Emma Chelsea or say Arsenal for winning league, so also competition in the Premier League very tight. Or caught a win for Chelsea. Chelsea, elusu sa match we are Arsenal for Ebergy League for competition second or call for a win for Chelsea. Now so league need the Arsenal for and omo NTM NJ yan so United as well. Man United almost last 10 meetings in the Premier League against Palace, Oma winning only 2 weekend way. Man United and the Crystal Palace so abobiem in 10 matches. United every need to dear more than money or from pa we can we ebe question ribbon armor in the boys no just something exceptional Paul Scholes Man United no great no aka say United team we I didn't want pa said Kobe Manu enya bi more players we mo I think Kobe Manu enya minute more because omo bono omo enya de enchen ono Kobe Manu we ensema Paul Scholes Eddie Atudwa Bernardo Silva say as a player I achieve Panimum Adebako missing on the trophy cabinet mu Saturday na missing no World Cup into next World Cup na bosso America Mexico and US no and then Canada ne die was a Portugal for mum ana ekoje we eso ana Godfather de gina na amanana sam no e de si Mary Magruzi Godfather.
Okay. All right, manani sam kakra na Tony Montana de abre yen no. Ye de besi ha na fe mo questions no so ba na eba nunti nene efiada ya ba betrasi. Ye beto aso na ye call ye Niwat Scientific Clinic na ya fa message kakra bi abasisia. Niwat.
Eba Niwat Scientific Hospital. Ye a team of medical scientists. I create a boom near the infidel maswo. Eduma or ya swear has he. Ya swear had ye. Yes, I'll buy a selby. Near time a good amount. Said the coconon. The boom ye do to a fiducial. The Mephidio Mushimu. The million at the potier. The Ganebel. Nessa me in ya. Ya really do in the piano so. The better show ya my watch or Yariasi. What the editing say. See, as a what to Yariasi. With me to a sentence.
Open what scientific hospital Dr. Phobius ya Jumani say. Enubuna eni no tan a obo ade ede dwuye no yenye mu hwemo na afi enwenu akasa e wo my friends say phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na yemfa fremro emfa emao ebi a kidney no yare abemo kidney no say yanko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban ede that is kidney no say ya produce den kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem ewo ni what scientific hospital bofra ban eboye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban ene nyama bi efra ede mawa ebe ma diabetes na o sugar ekosru pii no eno so aboa ama etinya bafum ebi na wo hwe misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem ebe bi wonu ma onya tenkan kwa so ho ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ni peja na no oba ehemu a ehemu ana adwo ene obo so atese ne be ma no ensore kura ebi na e no bi oda so a wo nom yo ba na utie me na se e ya wo no problem ebi na e fibro na kosi a wo no kwan ana wa kwa ya sabia doctor si ensuo be tata onkosi mo ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan be ma bi na ho nsuo e na wo form nkwa e wo form low sperm count na wo okura be ba be ne ho nsuo mo no na emo no be friend say spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obeni what scientific hospital a enfidi ade ehwe wo be da di amye wo se problem bi wo ho no mo a ne yetimi ehwo aduro na afi aduane ye be kyerɛ mo adi pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofie ntimi mo amane obi nso hwe me na ne bia stroke akawa tompam ye kwa wo ye ba wo nso ntimi okasa na pampan boni bi akire frɛ no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wanyi obi opewase obetini akade akire wo a ade bedi unya okasa bia na obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre oda odwonso antentem ye papa mo mpanifo no every 40 50 60 years ekwani mo no o prostate na yakese prostate enlargement eba sauda odwonso antentem odwonso bebransa na ade ache emane nka achi emyenkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebrenenti menya adagye amo ya de dia nyadidie seni what scientific hospital Ghana de opaya sabe e dia ba film die fidie ede twe enubena enafa hode ni efra haban mu ede sawo ya de ma wo a na eyeni what scientific hospital yiwo Kumase atonsu Monaco junction ya dansuru bank no ene bi ene mehwe enkran so yo ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Hospital. Nyanko Pwanda Rumenti Wamoto Ebeba.
Yo, Yansan Embra na yabamu nyina kwa babiom eba midfield action Friday edition. Mo questions no eba. Ebe jani nyina gum enchakra na bejafo abiebiem kakra de amamo. Line no biom ye 0551599933 0551599933. Monfa mo messages no aye questions no na efia danti mo nya no questions nko amfa mayen na ntoto adwena no mienu na ya pagya yemu me kwa dwabin rural bank na ye ne omo akodi enkomo kakra mu ho na no na ye gye mo questions no egu ha Miss Benisei ewa ha dwabin rural bank Benisei no was serious enu di nu gona mi bo bi anka ho Benisei atrase ana Catherine Amachi and so atrase the old dreams have a Canadian number. I mean, can he over representative job in rural bank, ABD and Comontino, and then Mona Modi and Comohiamno Ebre. Mamma shall see free Benis.
Okay, yeah. And I can see Coma Kessben at Tia Baby out here free Ebia and Dublin Rural Bank at the Entia Cassia, a fat Kessben, Cassifidia so etchia. Now, so Yafa and Tia Cassia pound atonsu. Atonsu baby I would see free beer Dublin Rural Bank. Yet chow pie, say a jabu, a radiadum, and a jack abitu. Dublin Rural Bank, Atonsu branch, and right, ye be. Na oshe eni gie eni osebo eni edoma enra etwiba atonsu brancha na ese
good news
edo atonsu fo nyina ase edo mase ewo gidi a omenya wo yemu ewo do a omada na di akire mesro wo atonsu na se wutie anape ya mesro baby awo bia atonsu patem baby awo bia o ni kire high school junction baby a trotro ni gina na dwumadi e ekoso no em say ensempa bi ikoso eni die ensem bi ikoso wo atonsu branch mesro kan hopa tramika fa Ghana card 2 passport pictures in a fee digital address and never atonsu branch nebe bie account no e wo atonsu branch yem pese obekọ sikasemu how bi enti de asempa no aba edu brese bronya yi adwadifo ye kofa niema ebia wo niema no eba no waye ontoto ye de bat ahokyire bi akoba wo kwan a mesro tramika bra ye branch bia wutie free ye wasempa no ho eno de so wo ba ye na wugina wona so na ese ye de loan no ema eno so de enya afi na kofa edan pipes bia bra ana ase kofa obia bedi aginamu bia oba ye na ho na sika na o hwehwe no Dublin Rural Bank ye de be ma na sa prem na ho kire na o famu no watimi akoyi afri honom eno so interest no so eda form pa asempa loan ho ntimesro ba bia uti afri bia no tutura make akoya branches ni wi ade betudwa ba bibiara wo bia wo de yesade numbers so ebetudwa frey na ene yenye adwuma yeguso anso eton ye shares no Dublin Rural Bank wo hwe ya ho de na kosoro pa etibra we enchekra no ye behia ye shareholders eye bank ye ranom na ayi erade adom emfaso e ba bank no so no ya beche e de ama ye shareholders wo hwe ye investment package no ye shares no ewa animu pa ti mesro ba bia wutie free bia no Dublin Rural Bank ye shares no e available no so do sika ramu a ya na eboa pa emfaso nso bebre wo so Japade and ya no bi adwen se edan ani sika so investment in Dublin Rural Bank shares so ye Japade kese pa no so ye jato ho ema enchirima no so emfaso so bepre ewo so pa ti mesra ba bia wutie free bia no shares no ye start ni ayi bia sika bi ekita obi 300 cedis eko betimi e de ahye Dublin Rural Bank ye shares ni Dublin Rural Bank ya ho den no e wo soro nti fixed deposit erade adom interest so tete no Dublin Rural Bank ye interest rate eso anti sika no ye se e wo ho e bia wo dwumadi ba dwumadi a wudi bedi no e bia ebre ni nyanson se wodi se sika ni dia fabra Dublin Rural Bank ye 3 months wo ho ye 6 months wo ho ene ye 1 year and also interest and also ekwa animu pa enti sika ne beda dem a enye hwe enye adwuma de efa so ma so ndem mesro fabre dwabin rural bank ne fa beto ye fixed deposit ne bi na eno nso ehon faso na ewa animu no nso onsa enka bi ya ne so usika ne se ekwa animu kese a odo oba ne ma wakonya no fa we interest bra ne na o metena se emobo interest no bedu se wankasa obepie every bank no na wankasa o de anigye ene akomatoyem ene ekọ eti mesro ba bia wuti every bia no tutura meka koye branches bia ben wo na de okwa o so pe yen fixed deposit ne bi na no so fa usika no ekoto meka da chinti kakra na me sister Catherine de aka no asoso
okay
dachi na ene dachi timi ya ochina ana se mfie a wo wanim on se empofrum yare bi tumi tu obi na ma wakọ wo dachi m ene na ahoden wo ho na wutimi kọ etimi ba no sabre na yesa usi gina pa bi ema wo dachi sabre a wutimi kọ na etimi kọ wudwa so kọton enya bi eto aduane di no na wo dwene ochina ho mesro menfeske ni nyina ento aduane ni kakra jabi eto honom a wo dachi no ene obetimi aye ne susu obetimi aye na da bia de yo anase na awotwe ye bosome adwuma eno so obetimi aye ne se bosome bia no akatua ne ba kakra no no akone e de ato ama wo daachi eno so emfaso bebre wo so obeso ye ne daada de yo a eno so ye wo mobile bank so obeba na so abeji sika no akotoa eno nso interest no nso ewo soro pa enti mesro ma yare bi ana akwanhia bi entu mpofiri mu obo on mo se ne den ka me ho mfa me kra nso manko dwa so a menim de medi eso ma saade ne bi entu ne enne no a wo ahoden a wutimi kọ etimi ba wutimi kọ we dwa so na wunya kakra de to aduane de na wo dwene wo kira ho sie sika wo dwabin rural invest wo dwabin rural ye daachi ntinim na daachi nso wankwa ahokyere bi a wani naso say your best school na opesa wo si gina papa bi ma wo ba na ene ne ya obetimi astati bibi kakra e wo dwabin rural de bia say 5 series 10 series a fatu honum ye beje wo kwane nso na interest nso e be ka ho etimi sra ba bia wuti efri bia no fa ho e be hye dwabin rural daachi nti investment na mo awo dachi ti isaketi de kakra eversource
Catherine Amachi
Uncle Joe
niente unkai
okay mesai chie etiefo Uncle Joe you say distance is not a barrier
sure
enti your shares no baby awo bia obetimi ato shares na abra working in ewo Jabinra Bank your branches enti the short code obetimi dia top shares no aba
okay
all over the world baby I will be what the code now you just follow the prompt na wa fele Jabinra Bank shares no your code ne *389 *984 hash patcho message to subim your shares code ne *389
*389
984 hash.
984 hash. No wa dial.
No follow prompt. Uncle Joe, ye can na ye nja teachers. Omo ye bosume ejuma.
Yeah.
And so we a government worker and now we a private worker we dey bosume aketu ya. Jabinra Bank e wo nice package e de mamo. Ye wo salary account e wo ho. Until we a teacher ni, we a doctor, we a nurse, we a lab technician, we a private worker. And once a boy red Jabinra Bank, now we be a salary account. Near the salary no afa ho. Upe loan na ye wo loan package wo ho ye rate no e very low. And as a upe credit line so and so akunya wo ho. E bi a ho achum pofri mu upe 3 months bi de atwitwa wo ho a eno wo ho. And now upe quick money bi so de atwitwa wo ho a ye wo salary advance eno so wo ho. And na ye cancel so ye wo savings account. Ti say me nua ba kan no. Dache ne eno anene enti men twɛn ma bibi ento the savings account Jabinra Bank nkwana wo savings account every 3 months bia no ye di interest kakrakapa e de ka ho enti omo a woni savings account no embo nra Jabinra Bank na ombie savings account Uncle Joe yesanso wo susu se no be hu se obia ye very busy wo adwuma mu a wo ye very busy wontimi nto o store mu emphatic and better bank ye wo ma fefefe ne mema fefefa omo ba wejumem ebeji wusika enti se woni Jabinra Bank susu account a misro baby awo bi e de na mani betuja na wafre na your girls and na your boys no about ho aba baby account ye the account ne credit wa be nya message e wo phone so enti wo be hu o balance wo be hu sika wo di to account ni nsum e na Uncle Joe ti say wo say ya we are very busy a obetina ha this about be 2-3 ansa na we wie wadwuma no e bi obe wie adwuma no na bank apon enti Dwabin Rural Bank ye wo prestigious banking say won't member bank de bia no wo fra Dwabin Rural Bank a ye beba abeji sika ne de akoto ho sa wo penso so say ye yi sika ne ma we no asa wo be fra Dwabin Rural Bank e bia me pese me yi 10,000 enti Mr. Omo from Dwabin Rural Bank within a short minute near the sika no abro enti baby a wo bia adwumaye for corporate institutions and we are very busy amuntimi emba bank every day no Dwabin Rural Bank e wo this packaging so e de ma Uncle Joe me de your numbers and your location, your branches. Nyamia ya adum ye new branch. Your fresh branch ye be in Enura. Ewo Atonsu branch. Atonsu
fue.
Enti Atonsu espresso e putu eja che.
Mwana mo frefre me no.
Of course. Munyina mumbochi.
Sure.
Emba Dwabin Rural Bank Atonsu branch. Ewo high school junction hona na mumbe bi account. Eno ane mo Ghana card, ene mo passport picture, ene mo digital address. Mo ba account ne ye bebie no fefefe e de amamo. Enti ye branches no ye wo Dwabin, ye wo Chiefs Palace. Bonwe ye wo taxi rank. Onwe ye wo Catholic Church. E just so ye wo traffic lights. Ena sepeti mpom se wo Galco House. At the Shaman, you will KJT Gate 3, baby. I'm friend in Dubai, no. Gate 3, a one at Dwabin Rural Bank, you will from a taxi station, Abuaso, Asantilla, Udra Asantilla, who Dwabin Rural Bank, a quine one, a Roman Hill, so you are Tonsu Station. And a new road, you will more time building. Pankrono, you will Pankrono Market, Udru have tall building, a Honor Dwabin Rural Bank, and your newest branch in so a Atonsu branch and also your high school junction enti asante mai wa woni account o Dwabin Rural Bank no yesremu obia enko your branches na yembi mumbi account me pache your telephone numbers no 0242 38 74 98 0242 38 74 98 pacho another one 055 sorry 0544
okay 0544
74 58 56
0544 74 56 58
pacho number no
okay
see your best obia so ombre Dwabin Rural Bank na baby account
okay you better must see pa benis na we ba ko bi san so okay
say to every year do ye harvest time sorry bebre na e ba for there because dumade bia wudi a sikajeje wa ase say ye ayefro na wo ye say ye community harvest do sabre ya communities no eya no omota ehia eye bibi e de boa community no and I say sorry am mobile for there esra monto monsa free Dwabin Rural Bank na ye meboa mo sikajeje anim no charges ne so e wo form kra and akontabuo so de ati say fita ye ni nyina na wo hu sika o sa eka and afio say o microfinance atonso for mpatam ba bia wo bia monka mo humom nipa num ekosidu momra yemfa monfa enchirechiremu e wo sika film ne yen support mo e wo Bosia FM yesra mo atonso de ba bia wo bia Metro High School Junction and ye ho no ma ye atwuma
ye bedam wase Benis Kate from Dwabin Rural Bank ye bedam wase pa manfo mon friend numbers no any baby a kedu boy say Dwabin Rural Bank wo bia monko na mo ne omo enkodi eye adwuma nya de obenu hu da the best rural bank in Ghana 2023 Chamber of Commerce abasubodi amde asen Dwabin Rural Bank ekomunu no omo ye ho adwuma na it abasubodi e ma omo Ghana hanyina 2023 the best rural bank unu omo nidwa na obekọ hin ye bedam asina fi na da sene ya sane mo atrasibium ye beto aso de amamo we ye midfield action Friday edition edru ha questions nkwa na ye cheche adwen ye toto adwen de fa wa fi no beka program no a fa question bra nye late kra na fi ye miem na obi e wa adwen bi enso e wo bi question ho na ye de no ho a ɛno nso wode aba na yɛatoatoa 05515 99933 mɛkɔ na yɛkɔdi nkɔmmɔ kakra Dr. Amuzu ma yɛnte wo nka kakra na yɛntoa dwumadi no so Doc Amuzu
Amuzu Herbal Clinic na yɛde aduro bi aba yɛfrɛ no Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Ɛyɛ aduro a ɛma mogye die fusane ɛwɔ nipadua no mu. Ɛyɛ aduro ɛboa ma obi a ne pressure ɛwɔ soro ɛba fam paa. Obi so a otie mi a wadɔ srade aboro so obehia Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent numbness. So obi sɛ mensa anasa minan 83 nedro eye Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Amuzu Garlic Bitters controls urine flow. Die odun so bebre anaso so basa no onye Amuzu Garlic no mu a emeso tikura. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent sciatic pains. Obi say doctor me to ase twetwe me unye Amuzu Garlic no mu atu edi. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is good for stroke patient. Obi anya stroke, obu a stroke na bone nkaye. Unya Amuzu Garlic no atu edi. Sama dre na sofu bi wanya stroke for years. Watot wa minu panom. Ai na wetimi asore ananti waka. Amuzu Garlic Bitters boost the immune system and fight infections. Se utie me na se uyo chembe wu yare biya ba bekra wa. Kopa Amuzu Garlic no mu en ne mo ho ye dene. Na kutie nyarewa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent body weakness. Obu ha ahomre woni so. Amuzu Garlic Bitters dilate the arteries ebiabia intinimu mamoja ediefusani yie pa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters support the pancreas. Amuzu Garlic no pancreas ya de ne modidi a ekotwetwe sugar na glucose na mu no me so te mass sugar eba normal. Amuzu Garlic Bitters improves vision. Obu oho a ne pressure was with man de hunu wo form. Onya Amuzu Garlic no mo bua ma friends woni na eye wisi no we hu ade yie pa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent palpitation. Nipa bia home ban sese home no e wosu bebre sa kope Amuzu Garlic nenom. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent insomnia. Obu ha obre pansa wada ye frade bi zinc ene sulfur e ye rich Amuzu Garlic mu ye ko gu mu a na ma body ne home na home bo se nche na wada inti de na ho edi ma no kope Amuzu Garlic Bitters nenom. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is rich in allicin and selenium, which helps improve blood circulation on the male sex organ. Inti bema osi oda humachi antini bema nkano. Kopa Amuzu Garlic no mwe. Nemo moja ni die fusane enko bema no hunadechi ya watini nka. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is rich in agioni. Ena musa agioni ninti ebo ema awodi akwa no ho ban ema sebuo ema kosu atuo nyina no emani nyina kosu kama enti oba obuni se a embe yie obehia Amuzu Garlic Bitters oba on person na wo eti kosu hia Amuzu Garlic Bitters uko drugstore pharmacy anase herbal shop biara obenya bi ato upedro semise bi nso a no afra mi nama eye 0247 776743 0247 77 67 43. Amuzu Herbal Clinic, Mauji Hiochalo.
All right, I say more questions na mode about Dr. Amuzu Garlic Bitters no hon komo na ode ebreye no monka mo ho na bebia bi obi a yempe Amuzu Garlic Bitters bi enso ento na ebeboy ye papa Amuzu our system no move for a very long time among for so agina tum ye papa nyoma ebe free na so e ho ababia no eda sonko kra Dr. Amuzu Ghana ene babia na say na di emao
Amuzu no say we musician Amuzu we musician ko Daddy Lumba.
Oh okay
na nyum bia hit
okay does it odin sabe so bia
a hit we musician ko Daddy Lumba
ko tunu bu ye pa
we footballer
no dia
Cristiano Ronaldo oh ye club anka
ade bia Dr. Amuzu dia babia o do kokaka biwe simple
I think the research na need
yes o tunu bu pa Lumba nyum on yeso sorry I know the nyum babonti dabi all right THB wow bidum ko jabi FA yes the one white and within the blue black is so about yes F papa THB mumini business. Wow. Ibi bejebi be day. Oh see. Emra bontin. Kumasi shop no dey be made fa obi anu say gidi woni abrepa. Am pese omo ye ntente ma Kumasi shop ni ready. E ho so
things about 4 shops.
Yes, ni akambuma. Wow, enyasem ketu akra. We don't know ready. I'm for when you be at all. Kumasi shop no. Na fi THB ya hoboana. Omode shops no be akọ miamia hodo pi. Nti esremo enche kra enche.
Nti say the Accra dey na ready.
Accra dey na ready. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yentoa so na yenhwe mo messages na mo dey abaye questions no. They didn't kind also which matches are likely. The top liners in the CAF Champions League and Confederations Cup over the weekend. Okay. Are likely top liners in the CAF Champions League and Confederations Cup over the weekend. Philip, Cape Coast. Message out the Eddie Kai Abraham. No. All right. Me call my free Philip or Cape Coast. Me call Daniel Kaku. Daniel Kaku. Una di way about say. Reese and Caicedo. Is it Reese James now? Okay. Okay. Is it Reese and Rice or something? Okay. Reese James. Reese James.
You read the question.
Very Rice. Okay. Okay. Reese stroke Rice and Caicedo. Who is a better midfielder in the EPL?
Yeah, I'm sure it's Declan Rice.
Declan Rice has no
yes.
Rice. Yeah.
I think ahead of the Arsenal-Chelsea game, he wants us to compare the two midfield stars.
Can Chelsea score a single goal against Arsenal? To me, I don't think so. We are the best source now. The message. The message back. We are the best source Daniel Kaku. Daniel Kaku, way, and so Abrejo. I'm Danny from Accra. My question is, who is going to win the midfield battle between Chelsea and Arsenal? And I want a combined 11 of Chelsea and Arsenal. Danny, anyway, if you Accra and I buy. As somewhat the message we and so free. There be Alfredo Takwa and anyway buy. Or say Asamoah tipped Morocco, Nigeria, and Ivory Coast. Whilst Aliou Cisse yesterday tipped Senegal, Morocco, Egypt, and Nigeria, and Algeria for AFCON 2025. What are the thoughts of your panelists? And do they have a country outside the list? Alfredo anyway, and so Abrayen. Me free Alfredo dianoho aye takwa na mati esi Benapat Oyibi Accra Benapat with free Oyibi Accra na Abrayen. I want in a place if a player scores a goal and takes off his shirt and is shown the yellow card, what happens if the goal is disallowed? Remedy Kweku watching from Benapat, Oyibi, Accra, Ghana. All right. Benapat, Oyibi, Accra, Ghana.
I think this is the most
Remedy Kweku.
Question where your question
yeah.
Almost every 2 weeks.
Yes. No.
But it tells us to say new.
Yeah. Kotofu froba.
Yes.
Intima eba me nkase we year no. Question we the eba papa. But yanko the next one. Next one I'll say if Arsenal scores Chelsea, does it mean we have to win the league? Amotega, Old Barrier, off Kaswa Road, and a Pega way atum and so the
if Arsenal beats Chelsea, doesn't mean they should win the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, Joe. I want to know the status of these players: Danopon Yao Sam, Oliver Aqua, Joe Sam, Adolf Ama, Peter Lamte, Joe Ochre, Mama Aqua, Kukudazi. Of a Lord as a Kofodia and the way Abre. Ebi ain't me who be omunina wo. It is a uti as a unim baby in Omubiwa. Now the Abre. na eno so ye de ato edwa osi ope baby dan upon ewo Yaw Sam, Oliver Aqua, Joe Sam, Adolph Ama, Peter Lamte, Joe Ochre, Mama Aqua, Kuku Dazi. Okay, ebe yen hojuma de ama why asokwari koforudia ona de message we enso free ebre ye call Aveno e na Thomas Saki anyway enso free eba. Good morning Sergio. AFCON 2025 is starting next month in Morocco. As Ghana misses out, does it mean Black Stars will miss out most often, or does it mean the Black Stars miss out most often in North Africa? Okay. Thomas Saki Aveno the ode abreye and also ena ya pejatum de ama wono Aveno is it Accra
Yeah.
Okay. Aveno Accra. All right, ma yentwa so na yenko shift man atonsu me hu so message no e wa ha. Joe, comparing Arsenal's left back last season of Tomiyasu and Zikenko and that of this season, Liviscali and Calafiori, which one is more reliable and efficient? Okay, they also did Abreye and no. Maminshe we and so na yenshe baby and also a free eba. Good morning, Joe. Joe, is it time for Liverpool to show an slot the exit door? Your crew should tell me. We a free Mr. Frimbon or the free Adujama and Abreye and Anopay. Okay. Is it time for Liverpool to show an slot the exit door? Your crew should tell me, Mr. Frimpon or Adujama. The next one, Vinny Jr. is refusing to sign a new contract at Madrid and is likely to leave the club. How do you see the chances of Vinny winning the Ballon d'Or? Should he leave Real Madrid? Kofi Gattuso. Edi free Mampontin and Abraham. Ye free Mampontin na ye call tema justice. Edway free tema and Abraham. Hello, the general. Which list of players were integral in the Heart of Oak 2000 squad that were not found in the 2004 victorious Confederations Cup team? Justice Edway free tema and Abraham. Me free tema. Nama besin ako eye kaswa Accra. I want your team to critically analyze between Guti and Ozil for me. I keep telling my friends that Guti was a better passer of the ball than Ozil, but they don't believe me. Who do your panel or who do your pundits pick? Razak Edway Ifri Kaswa and Abreye and Anopay. Mefri Kaswa na mati esi Bantama. Ose Bukayo Saka reportedly engaged his girlfriend yesterday. How true is this? If it's true, what do you make of the timing of the engagement? Alex Osei Poku Bantama Onadiwe and so Ebrayen. Kumasi Santikoro supporters registered their disapproval of the recent conduct of Mr. Alex Corte, the referee's manager, through a release. What has been the outcome of the release? Osei Mensa, Asante Newtown, now the message and so a free Ebrayen. Mekong Kranza, William Opoku, the way from Kranza and Abba, High Kessben Sports. Can it be true that the current Mediama SC midfield is ahead of Asante Kotoko as the two sides clash this weekend in the GPL? All right, then also the Abba, I don't know, William Opoku in Kranza, the Ba, I don't know. If in Kranza Eba Alaba, I would do Smiler, Edway Free Alaba and Abraham. Ahead of the London derby between Chelsea and Arsenal, which of the two clubs deserves the accolade Kings of London? Audu Sumaila, Edway Efri Alaba, and Abraham. Which of the two clubs deserve the accolade Kings of London? Audu Sumaila and Edway Ebai.
Arsenal and Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
Okay.
Mamin free ho na memesi enko why na ne de etoso sisi Okay. Oh, here no be akoye edi kan be die chi there be Tutu Edway Efri Cyprus, Nicosia. Good morning to you and your knowledgeable crew. Please, among these front three, which one do you think was the best? Number 1, Carlos Tevez, Wayne Rooney, and C. Ronaldo. Carlos Tevez, Wayne Rooney, and C. Ronaldo. Number 2, Messi, Neymar, and Suarez. Number 3, Bale, Benzema, and Cristiano. Number 1, Carlos Tevez, Wayne Rooney, C. Ronaldo. Number 2, Messi, Neymar, and Suarez. Number 3, Bale, Benzema, and Cristiano. Also, is there any front three that was better than the above in the last 2 decades? Me free a ho na mako eye adabraka ni note appear. It free adabraka ena abre. I'm struggling to understand what the sports minister meant when he said Ghana should use the 2026 World Cup to showcase our hosting readiness. Can your crew explain this? And that is also explaining the question. Me explaining, but I just also explaining the question. Me this episode just say you be host to World Cup. In the Okosuya the free 2026 World Cup. Also me explaining now. Well. So you may answer questions. We
will attempt.
And I'm a man to question. I'm struggling to understand what the sports minister meant when he said Ghana should use the 2026 World Cup to showcase our hosting readiness.
But the minister said that.
Yes.
He said that.
Okay. A World Cup hosting Ghana. And a tournament being a Ghana.
Yes. Okay. Or say 2038, we can combine with Ivory Coast and Nigeria to co-host the World Cup.
2038.
Yes. So we can combine. Not now present a joint bid.
Okay.
This is a Miami and Cyber Boom a host the next one. And of course the 2030.
The Emperor World Cup we going to say are you ready?
Are you ready? You could soon deal.
And no
you could soon deal about 2038 and it's like old out one day. Then you was it. 2038 and then no.
Then if I go also want to question answer. Why is yours a question?
I mean, just another Gino Nindi.
I don't know. He's struggling to understand.
He's ambitious.
Minister, also you are struggling to understand the minister. You know, and this are more for food to be a Ghana.
Ghana will host to World Cup
2038. Say, Connie.
Say, I mean, you are beginning to understand. You are beginning to understand the struggle. Oh, I feel the whole why the gentleman is struggling to understand the minister.
Yes. Please, I want to know if any player has scored a bicycle kick in the GPL. My name is Collins. Bicycle kick in the GPL.
Say Ghana League, you know.
Yeah. Ghana League, no be a bicycle kick. Okay.
About 4 questions.
Yeah. Seto, you raised a very important question yesterday, and I want you to highlight, okay, on it today for us because it's so important. Okay. You talked about the fact that the defenders in the GPL are so reckless in their tackle in the penalty area, causing a lot of penalties of late in the GPL. And you promised to address it today. Please do something about it for us. Kwame Renchi, anyway, free Akomadan and Abraham.
Videos of some penalties are abebaso and the empo be feels obviously na penalties so when you be ready na we are in you sampa
okay
defenders in Pimpson no free chi no mo be gunkrofo gugura
Tony Mickey production team yes Ramon penalties na GPL SEC matches no kakramre okay Mompe dodo no amre de mmenya bia no momfamre na obi se ope kwan a em say ayi na raise his
Abbas na kofa bai.
Abbas kofa bai.
Yes. Before no so.
Yes, Abbas kofa bai say kwan a ye defenders no cause penalties of late no. Odwene ho a on ti ase. Are going to boss our ball. Okay.
Maybe be a coach be a ready on testing and I'm friend no.
Yeah, coach be a ready. Yes.
Ready so be boy. There could be some technical reasons.
Yeah. Do your coach be na say o monitor program na say be say odo anu tuma kwan da ho.
Referee for so be tuma boy.
Okay. Na bra na fe o so be chechire mu kakra. Na penalties na defenders no e cause what is be ho a wodwene ho a won't say. All right. Joe, if you are to choose one of these top players, okay? Mbappe and Haaland, which one will you buy first and why? Sika Gary, Udifi Sefi Asarian so and a Brain. Okay. Yamao Sika Mbappe and Haaland, Omunina Bope. Tobacco. About Timu, why na betono and why? Okay. Intina and also I don't know. You caught the next question. Or the free asen ahuntem and was in North District. Said Joe, Liverpool will bounce back strongly. Me say a question now there back. There will be any question. Some bounce back there future. So I mean we didn't have to be slow.
Those of us who are mere mortals.
Yes.
Allow us.
Can they ask why? You didn't the best.
Bounce back, you knew that.
So what can they attitude race? What? Good morning, please. Let your panel answer why CAF chose to launch the upcoming AFCON in a European land. On European land, UK, but not on the African. Not on any of the African lands. Not okay. Such Hughes, Edwin Free, Oduma, Accra, and Abre. What is the question?
Yeah, Metenasi. Story Tony Ye on the tour of the tournament at trophy no.
Okay. Good morning, General. Will you agree with supporters who criticize management for letting Albert Amoa leave without receiving any amount from the Libyan club? Gabriel Asamoah, Chronoma Francho, Udia also the Abegum and no. All right, everybody, never any now, and so the Mamo. Mammy, the next question. Mihunu Waha, I work and add, okay. I'll say. Or the free Mobitech iPhone repairs. I don't call nothing. Say Mickey inside Mobitech and Mobitel. Okay, iPhone repairs. Mobitech iPhone repairs. All right. So I want doctor to analyze the strengths and weaknesses of both Jude Bellingham and Cole Palmer. Who will be the best the best number 10 for England based on his analysis? Jude Bellingham and Cole Palmer. Okay, Awal can add his thoughts, though. All right. Yeah, that was Papa. Yes, Mickey. Mobitech iPhone repairs. Dunko nothing. That would be Abre and no. Okay. Mamin we and so. Good morning, sir. Joe. Who is your best? David. Shandy Foss coming the away from me. Who here? As a okay. You got the next question, and so na we so I believe Liverpool a defensive midfielder and a new manager. What's your team's take on this? Okay, now and also I don't know. Let your respective guys give me their best 11 in the GPL. Shandy Foska, Saks Pharmacy. Odi aba. I don't know. First part of the questions, your question, no, all right. GPL best 11. So we yeah. But we are now we kotomuna wabadia. General with Asamoah and Aliu Cisse haven't made their tips.
Yeah, I think so. What kind?
They're being kind way. Okay. With Asamoah and Aliu Cisse haven't made their tips of teams to win the AFCON and each leaving Egypt out. Don't you think Egypt has and will always be the favorites to win the competition, considering the number of glories they've achieved? Okay, Kwesi Afrane, team manager, Brekum Chelsea. Akwesi ena atuwe agum de abrayen. Me kwa kwatia Ernest na de we ebre me. Ernest we a question and I say a dear na titintin. I'm so irritated and disappointed how Kumasi and Tikodoko have allowed the FA to bully them into submission, into submitting to their rigid, unfair, and unjust means of playing their outstanding games. One will ask, what was a rush for? This will not happen to any big team anywhere. How can you subject such a professional club and its players to play under such reckless circumstances? How did Asante Kotoko succumb to such pressure? Ali is always given special attention and treatment when they are competing in CAF competitions. Kumasi Asante Kotoko has lost its voice and influence. And it's sad to see, look at how the players are getting injured every single time. They've been put under intense pressure. Remember, the team didn't have enough time for pre-season and recuperation. This is a professional league. This isn't Sunday gala. It's inhuman, absolutely horrendous. Wow. Takwa and NS de Brofwa Kesi Ifri and so Abreye or pay more thoughts on Asma or Kano. Saying a mama dream ayemo. Asante Kotoko allow Nehoma Efenu e Bulino. Please, between these. Okay. Among these home defeats, which one is the most miserable? Man U losing 0-1 to Everton. Liverpool losing 4-1 to PSV. And Man City losing 2-0 to Leverkusen. Which one is most miserable? Man U losing 0-1 to Everton. Liverpool losing 4-1 to PSV. And Man City losing 2-0 to Bayern Leverkusen. Okay. Indeed, also the Abreme. No. Mamin call the next one, Dennis. Anyway, free Chester UK and Abreye. Dennis, as a place, these home defeats, I'm saying, and one will be so there by you. The game isn't fair. Dennis, the way, and so Atwaso Abreye. Mamin call the next question. Good morning to you and your cabinet members. Joe, you guys are doing a fantastic job here, Joe. I understand that Manchester United and Liverpool are rivals in England. So Joe, I want you and your members to explain to me what caused this rivalry. I'm Lazio, all the way from Kintampo. Okay, so rivalry, no, Lazio per se, Bebia, and also a free buy. The next one, a free Osei Amwakon, Osei Amwakon, or the free Holland and Abre. Joe, please ask Hudu, what do we lack in our team currently? Barcelona. Osei Amwakon, Basasha. I okay hobi. So odumzo for the papa bia breno.
As a question we can hobi ana. Mami hu.
As I walk Barcelona say o si fufu e 141 na beto ache. Me who obi o pe Barcelona cho say walk. Hey, all right. Joe, please, my question is, what's the difference between Dijon and Caicedo's position as a defensive midfielder? Okay, that would be Abreye, no. Nana to the way Nana do science tutor Chimako Senior High School Kuma who say, I want to know if two players from two teams playing score hat-trick, who will be given the ball? Okay. Now there also the Abreye, no. Why not the voice note Abe? Alright, later I'm here and also say bit me abo ama. So a question in there. I want to ask Mr. Achi what he did in his capacity to support the then administration as a worker for CAF in relation to our stadium renovations. Was there any advice to the ministry, for the sports ministry? Doesn't he think that he should be the last person on earth to criticize any personality holding the NSA office? Kwabena Mabna, watching live from Accra, Amasaman, anyway, and so Abreye. Kwabena Mabna, unfortunately, Achi any Ghana. Anawaba?
Debbie.
Yeah, Achi Kafasman on Nigeria. Kafasman on Nigeria. Inti Achi any ha. Inti question no menya Oba na watu amano na wabomodin eya no de amount. If Arsenal players continue with their current form and eventually win the treble at the end of the season, which Arsenal player will Tottenham tip to win the Ballon d'Or? Okay, if you Queen Joyce, Sam Joy, Ultimate Enterprise, Tamale, and anyway, and so Bray. Hey, Queen Joyce, it is a Sam Joy Ultimate Enterprise, Tamale. Mafimo papa Queen Joyce in the products, and don't go there. Yeah, that also as a Queen Joyce, so we need a just pause home. Now the message we question we and so Bray. Oh, you both watching the way from nearby in the by Joe. Good morning. Between the following, or say among the following coaches, who is the best? Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, Carlo Ancelotti, Zinedine Zidane, Yini Baku. Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, Carlo Ancelotti, Zinedine Zidane, Oyibo Boateng, Niebehi, and all the way, and so a free Abreye. Okay. Yanko, the next one, na fe me na me ho kakra bi mra. Ye ba na ba beto aso e de amamo. Setawia Mighty Jesus Academy of Anko Asofan Accra. And Sergio, good morning to you and your team. Yanum said they didn't take part in the Club World Cup. That was why we Chelsea won. But what happened? Okay. I'm sorry for us about we immediately after Chelsea, FC Barcelona. No? All right, good morning, sir. I like the design in your shirt. Oh, does it have a special meaning? The two parrots and their positions. Who feels meaning be now there? Media man and I'm a coffee saying. Inti two parrots, right?
It's a moody do.
Sir. And I'll do some my baby. What's wrong with you? Then I'll pull you as and I dare pa na unye we are Sila when it this animal chisa the beer odo na bani beman just a noir. Why? What's wrong with you?
No, Demi who no any panation on so count the shame and crime on Macassa.
I thought they me obi dido.
And 1 million.
And 1 million dido. Sir. How?
The all from Rebecca says or very busy.
Yeah, so I'm fancy I'm not home round. I'm one who see from the ferry. What was over? What shares idea who bow? Nana also small catch the Mickey na Martini na Tornado FC. Nana Bafo, yeah. It's one catch Mickey na Okan na no do what to loud speaker. Did I mean now Masuma Miti? Maybe you are no enterprise and Nana Bafo Tornado. The that's a pass or penny. Yes. Some penny. I'm very for you. All right, Madam Hobas Nafi ya to also de among our mama few minutes, okay? Nafi be answer our first batch of questions, no. And no super you new questions no pamcho e beba na de kakra kan ho answer na first batch no ye de aba ewiye Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 ingodin komo kakra na e ba nafi e ba be to also de mamo koja let us say
Sergio, Yamiadum.
Okay, I feel like a coat of a year about her. Dear partner, Jew, yes, did out there. Yes, so
yes, Sergio. Me who am I?
I don't hear me here be pa. How far over?
We know. On the baby, bro.
Okay.
I promise.
Come up.
Me bro.
You did go. I was in India, bro.
Me to be bro.
To be a hobby. All right, odi yenko kujak.
Say don't say empede say wakoko fa oje na wonse no. Wo de ye won kwan yi.
Oh, okay.
Enti say Joe mediade e breast ejo amensa no.
Okay. Akoko fa odi na.
Wonse no.
Ay. Time no beduru.
Odi e kase ade a wo kwanse.
Koja. Mo komo kakra. Ye head odi bre.
Say Joe, no pay so ye tia wo da se ani akwanya yi. Na facha me e ka den kakurase ka ni tuja me.
Okay.
Na akurase ka e tuja wanya ya.
No.
Na emu ahemachi dware no.
No ni asem.
Nti Sadio ya da se papa no pay. Yenim se aka break kakra bi na bronya no ebraso na eduru sa bra no nso a eho ana sebi enipa yenum ode eba pa na wonum oda ba yakum akukọ yakum odwan yakum nantwie ne ade nanso wo se wantimi anwe bie no na kyerese bronya no ebeto wo senie na wudi no senie eno nti aka ba se bosome na bronya ne yedie no de wo baya ene se yemwa ye ho ensie so ahu yemfo atwade no ensie motom efiri se sabra ne duru a yebe na mo akese yebedi nuane ahodo en chese nema ahodo de yebe bi pa eniji ahodo nso ewom na emom so wani bagie a agese wo hunu sa wo confidence level no wosoro wo confidence level no ewosoro na enipa bia nso se ni oral hygiene ene ni oral health no eye strong na nanumu eyi nka papa nanumu ohwam ne se afe wosede a enkaboni ni nanum wodi nkomo a enkaboni ni nanum na woka somsam na enkaboni eni nanum a se nipa no empempi no ayana ne confidence level no ewosoro eno nti yensiesie ho na yeguso esiesie ho koi yemomoden se yesene de yebema no aye adehia eno nti ane ye kanfo ama se anopai ayana wape Kojak charcoal toothpaste se jo ama yakwanya yi ma yen kanfo ma se Kojak charcoal toothpaste no se wo pese wo sen so eye fitaa wo pese wo sen eye fitaa wo pese enwo anwa aduane enkekanwa ahodo a ahyehye wo sen ase amanu nti wo nkomodie ayeya tambia no ufili senka wo isolation ka ope because wontimi men krofo wontimi men anyonkofo enni nkomo esanse wo bie wonu mu enkaboni bia efiri wonu mu ba nti ase amma tambia no waboto tambia no ubu ho abomfia bomode se obeyusu Kojak charcoal toothpaste na etimi aboayen yede jabidie anaye yede afamfidiem eno nti ye wo health benefit of charcoal jabidie ye wo na pomden faso a woso ewo ho eno ne yede ye Kojak charcoal toothpaste no eno nti wo use wo no ebeyi anwane enwo afiri wonum na afi ama wo seso ada ho eno na broni friend se teeth whitening wo seso ye fitaa no a na eyi aduane ene nkekan wa afiri wonum no afi no emma wonum timi ye hwam fatwi wo se anopa ene anwumre da bia me ba na maka na saa akire wo afi nso mo amosen afemfem mo no ehia yie pa efiri se obi ho no mo a wonyaaya nanka kase no obebom nanka de efre se echim no a ewo kase no mu no de brone kan se maro nanko no so atimanya so mfaso nanso no dompe no wode ne sisimu a na ne se afemfem no eno nti se wo se na afemfem wo no ebefiri ho no mo a age se wo use Kojak F toothpaste ene ne mouthwash Kojak F toothpaste ene ne mouthwash na atimi aboaye nyina me pachaw se wo se afemfem wo a ekire se ena mel no na hoɔden akɔfam ana afa kura nso no ekire se wo se no lose the contact with the gum eno nti yema yese no nya na hoɔden yema yese no enya na hoɔden kama na efemfem wo no nyina no efiri ho na afa ena mel no enya too strong na fa bodompem bronya me pese obodompem na afa nso no enso onyu no numbi aduane a hye fridge mu no wonso bomade na dibi na embom no se ne nyina no benya confidence adibi a agese wo use Kojak F mouthwash and toothpaste wo de mouthwash ne begina wonum maximum of 3 minutes na afa no wo de toothpaste no ato wo sene so kama bo se afa wo sene afemfem wo no wontenka bieu obi wo ho no mo a wo de ne se te ade te sa homa krampo a wontumi eno nti no wonya hunu the importance of the incisors no yenim sa incisors ye de ye tearing ye de ka ye de te ade nanso wo de no afemfem wo no nti bibia no na opese kan na de atwa bomoden se wo be use Kojak F mouthwash and toothpaste na etimi aboa afa nso mo Monumu aye kuro, mosi ase aye kuro, mosimu abone bone ntokro kaka etu mosiagu. Broni fra bibi dental abscess. Woseno baako mienu bi ahye se bi apro ehyentem ho. Wan hwe ni ya enu betu ato. Se enu toto ayade ne nkoi. Ebesa akwa atake esen foforo. So at the end of the day no, obeye hwe han ama yade atu osini nyina agu ana. Mo amosimu abone bone ntokro no, me pachawo. Broni fra ne se porous teeth. Yenyu so Kojak P mouthwash and toothpaste. Kojak P toothpaste and then the mouthwash. Me pacho eye infections ana aba wonum. Enu nti ana okasa na enka bone ewo wonum no. Afen so aduane ayedie no, da bia me kasa Ghana about 98% of yenuane ayedie no, ne nyina na kwaye carbohydrate, akoye starchy food. Na ebika wo se ase na se wo anya mfiri honom a fermentation take place per na afen no unwanted gas na e generate ewo wonum. Enu nti wo bebie wonum aya wo nu nua edi nkomo wo nu wanyonkofo edi nkomo na afei enwanse na twoboi wonum enka bone nko na ha dwen eba na sa no a wo wo hia sempa sesa nka wo nu obi suso ho nanso enka bone no nipa no wontumi ntie sa asem no yenyu so Kojak P toothpaste ene ne mouthwash na enkum yesi ase kuro no obi ohonom a wo hunu emoja nketenkete blood stains ewo nanum obi nso ne gam no ekuro aba obi nso techerema so ekuro aba se wotena se ma wo se no esei na ye ka kire wo se ye kwakotu eye tooth replacement no a eno krampo no eka ewo kire no nya kaketwa ana eno achi no ne long term consequences ne long term effect eno so nya asem ketwa eno nti no aboso ba na meja paye eno nti na da ye ba na ye ka wo se aya no ape Kojak P toothpaste ene ne mouthwash na ekuru wo no mu no etime aye afri ho obi wo ho no mu ane se ase aye yellow aye green bi enu nti wo di nkomo a wontimi emfili nkomo ni yie na okatakata na no na wo de handkerchief katana no na wo si ni trase aye Kojak P toothpaste ene ne mouthwash enu achi no ye wo Kojak kits ewo ho ye kobro nyan emofra no moma wo mu ni di mfili na emom sakwada no obe fili yie pa no a agese kase no akukwa nam no watemi awi ni yie nanso akwada yi ne sen aye bibia wo ho yenyu so Kojak kit toothpaste ema ye mofra no na entimi emwa wonom emofra de no wodi bo baako ana ekum no ma mienu toothbrush no ehye ho dada efiri se Kojak ye dwene ye tiefo ne ahwefo ho nti ye de toothbrush no ahye ho dada emofra de no enu nti fatwi akwada ne sema no yenim se from age 6 to 7 akwada no ne se no go through some processes and changes ne se no ebetutu na efifi se wa mo ho ban yi a wonfa esen papa enwini enu nti obekọ school na yesre no eye Kojak kit toothpaste afen nso mo a mutiri paimon mo a monya kata flu ana afen nso no mo a mohuni mo sone nsuo no eye Kojak Pro Code me pacho Pro Code na nko a ana wo pe bi a obekọ pharmacy anase certified drugstores koho na ubenya bi na mbom no sefa Kojak charcoal toothpaste Kojak P toothpaste and mouthwash Kojak kits any Kojak F mouthwash any the toothpaste ne de wokọ eye provision stores wa ebi wo ho wokọ supermarket ebi wo ho wokọ chese shopping malls ebi wo ho ana wo mo nso a etonton saa nneoma no ewo traffic ne mo no nso a ebi ewo ho numbers mienu pe ana edi dwuma mo a mo pe bi etu aton no mo mfrɛ saa number yi ye be brɛ mo the quantity na mo pe no ama mo so matimi aton broni frɛ bi demand and supply se udru marketer eno ana obi a ebisa eno ntemu a mo tu aton no ya mo mana nya dodo ewo mo stock na enya dodo ewo mo storage se na be ya en short ewo system no numbers mienu ana yede bema yetiefo anopai Kojak numbers no 0531 069 945 0531 069 945 ana 0531 070 020 anunti anopai yede enase ana efri Kojak ama Sergio woni watiefo ene wahwefo wo production banks se da bia no ma yakwanya na ye ne wahwefo ne watiefo ebedi enkomo enti Sergio yada ye de wo na ase ka so ngo ye de wo na ase ka ye da ase pa
Yes, you better must see Papa Koja ka. They ba call the German neno akokwa odi uje no.
Akokwa efa uje na wonse no. What the year kwan yi.
Yes. Or the shishe the amount.
Or the second 24.
Chana ne se jine no grandpa ka crave no adi go. Ina we inside. Koja. We be dance pa. Never say no attractive. Koja product no eyo na mo nyusu bi ebe boa ye papa. Bia obenya bi ene nema hodo a koja kom de aba adwaman so no. Mamfa eni agro kra. All right. Our Mohammed Betransi Nafi the questions no baby questions about no baby or person ordinano etum no na ordinano atum me pamcho obi nso ewo inyanu bi ana adwinkyere bi fa questions na aba so far no a eno so kwan da ho obetimi e de honsem enso abrɛ yen na obi busa asem we minim se mo wo ho adwinkyere bi a mo famre has there been a coach in a football fraternity who was formerly a goalkeeper upon the way for secondary number upon minim say obusa say goalkeepers trainer na say obia oye coach
obia oye goalkeeper da say oye coach
say oye coach no but say goalkeepers trainers nya coaches na dey na oka no
the oka head coach yes
okay
ebia fan say bia Ghana Black Stars
okay
na coach no a goalkeeper
okay
and assisi o head
okay
ana club B
okay all right inti minim o obia munim say na oye goalkeeper say on a head coach of a club and so ultimately the honsem eba na ba ko eba mi team readily the graft is when the baby echo no a goalkeeper but obey top coach pa e Ghana the graft. Okay, I want to know why we always refer to left and right backs as a player who has to throw in a ball. Crucial Raul. Edwe if you figure that they say and Abrea or an officer. We know best what the hobby says now. Okay, into my mouth kwaina Faudiano Ebra later na yahwe others nina and so Sunyai Penkwasi high tension and I wish you a free by Sunyai Penkwasi high tension. Please, can your insightful panelists help me understand why is it that most of the aging and non-performing English players prefer the Italian league nowadays to any other league in Europe? I want to know, is it for greener pastures or an avenue to relaunch their careers? Fred, Sunyai Penkwasi high tension anyway aba. So English footballers no most of them say for greener pastures and an avenue to relaunch their careers.
So BBC say this weekend CAF Champions League and CAF Confederations Cup top line is a woman. So within the Champions League, I think say the biggest should be the MC Olja and of course Sundowns game, no. Because apart from say this is a meeting of champions, details are how the coach on the touchline for MC Olja has also been a man who has been with the Sundowns team before, and I think say it's probably the top liner. AS Far hosting Nadia Lali is also another crunch gamer. I think say no so but say untiminka na unyi the Petro Luanda team hosting Esperance de Tunis. 2 seasons ago, at a point in time, they were group members in the CAF Champions League, and Petro Luanda at a point performed creditably well until being losing in the quarterfinals of the CAF Champions League. Now, I think these are probably the top liners.
Okay.
For the CAF Confederation, I think the biggest for me is the Kaiser Chiefs game. Mobe Husti Zamalek. I think that one is the biggest because this is a meeting of creme de la creme. Zamalek making a trip to South Africa to meet Kaiser Chiefs, and I think probably that is the big one. A free ho eba. BBC say Asamoah Gyan aka onwa ohuni so oyomo favorites to win the AFCON, and that is be the CAF Awards, no, the ceremony last week, and nsem trefo ekon in China mo bisebisa nsem, so issues are ebeba ne eno mo sebisa ne say onu huni say why na betimi age AFCON na ebetimi abaso no obo defending champions that is Ivory Coast, obo host ni din that is Morocco. And Osabo, Nigeria. Sejo is not far from right. 3 of the teams now, boy, you know. 2 of the 3 on the ball, the last edition final. No? And that was Nigeria and of course Ivory Coast. And Ivory Coast, a winner. Morocco, yes, they were in a group. Oh, yeah, no money Tanzania, money Zambia, no more group. They topped, but unfortunately, they lost out to South Africa in the round of 16. But per what they've shown in their games about the recent World Cup qualifiers, going with unbeaten streaks, winning matches left, right, center, I think say Samojan Ekasa Udika based on your own say omobetimi agi title no. Now to Aliou Cisse. Aliou Cisse never minced words without mentioning Onoani team anani mai yes Senegal or the Omajida. He mentioned Senegal. Aliou Cisse mentioned Egypt. Moye record time champions in terms of the AFCON. And Oka the host na Morocco alongside Algeria, Nigeria. Aliou Cisse listen obemu or the mienu ka ho e ma ne koye 5. Now interestingly, Algeria or the shemu aseju. Algeria have been a team the last 2 AFCON seju ni na omoko after group stages. Even after winning the 2019 one no, 2021 seju omo free after group. The last edition AFCON 2023 ewo Ivory Coast so omo free after group stages. So that was after said Jamel Belmadi a free ho Emma Vladimir Petkovic ebefa adwuma. So Vladimir Petkovic came and inspired a lot of confidence within the setup, and they've been able to gain their grounds. They are returning back to the world stage, the World Cup, for the first time since 2014 Brazil, and they've also qualified. Or there's some young guys be no Monka team no Ramiz Zerouki mo any Mohamed Amin Amoura mo Babesheti no ama say team no like emu strong. And yes, ube some of the old Disney kaka Riyad Mahrez mo the likes of Ben Taleb mo, you see some of them, but one mix it the young ones, you know, and omo see all this within the setup, no. And I think say Algeria said the Aliou Cisse akano, but the Joe out of the list now benyina one teamer for me I think say on kan one man for Mo Mudin South Africa. Say Joe per what Hugo Bruce have shown us say with Obetimia building a stronger setup. He came with South Africa our last AFCON, and they were able to reach the final 4 teams that moved our semi-final, no? Eventually becoming the bronze medalist of the competition for the first time, reaching the semi-final since Ghana Nigeria 2000. And of course, Ebia another country outside this list of teams, you know, probably Ebetimia DR Congo and BBNT per the quality, the talent that they have. The group of talents are DR Congo so another inspiring group, because if you have a Premier League backline, you have some couple of good goalkeepers, good forward liners, team crying. I think say probably say me teams are need the list of teams na Aliou Cisse any Asamoah abo onu ni say ombetimi age AFCON. I think say probably a betimi aye DR Congo and of course make South Africa. So you obi so bisa say integral members of House of Folk team now Omoje 2000 CAF Champions League no. That was the treble winning squad, winning the Champions League, winning the Ghana Premier League, winning the FA Cup. Emu saying na yeko 2004 CAF Confederations Cup no mon count. Sejo ebi any Jacob Nate, the captain of the side. Now he was the captain in 2004 CAF Confederations Cup. Omoji ne non count. Sejo ebi enonso any Steven Tete. Ononso the man at the back line alongside Ajimandria. And Sejo who had the right omo nyina na amankwamre kunkwa enewum. Of course, Obeka Ubei Ishmelado Efrim. Ishmelado was an integral member of the 2000 squad who was performing creditably well for the Phobians. But the 2004 no count. Of course, Obeka Chastila. Yes, Obofine and but not on Kaha's team no. So he was part of the victorious 2000 squad that won the Champions League. But Yeko 2004 CAF Confederations Cup no count. Ibinenso Emmanuel Ajugu. So Sejo, all the list of these players, you know, omonye part of that squad. Sejo, Obinsu Bisai on the launch of the AFCON tour na ene Tony Aye story say ebekoso ewa London no. Sejo, yen count say AFCON trophy tour no aninam some of the countries omo qualify ye essence say young qualifying team na amaha na program a CAF launchi seju enye an African ade aye no Africa. They call it the AFCON Diaspora Tour. So seju we a diaspora program no more. Just to make sure say omo be launchi the trophy no with the program in the diaspora omo outside Africa. It be the European countries, the US countries and the likes. Countries or more the northern part of America and the likes. So we know they call it AFCON Diaspora Tour. And omo be like London and omo sa be ebo Paris. Meje di say ebi abetimi abasa other venues ebe wo betimi apeki e dia koye just to make sure say be catch the attention of omo nye bi before omo outside ana omo nchie free bibrema omo mfo omo ni enko AFCON no. Last month CAF ebe release the list of countries are omo amina ticket sales akoso pa ye be koso ewo AFCON 2025 and so you saw the search and you saw say a lot of people from the European countries like France, Belgium, they were really purchasing the AFCON tickets. And not tell say they've also have a strong and now they've shown strong interest in the competition. And also ebebaso so na CAF no say you so be entia say omo anye ade no ewa ha no mo di ko Europa. They call it AFCON Diaspora Tour. So entia say the reason why they've done that like that. Say you obi so bisa say don't we think Egypt are one of the favorites of the AFCON? Say you they are. In as much as say the few AFCONs are
obi amfa Egypt anka ho and the surprise
Ali Usi said the Egypt ka ho.
Oh, only the Egypt ka. Okay.
Only the no ball Algeria,
okay.
Nigeria, Egypt, Senegal and Morocco. Or the Egypt ka ho. So you Egypt they are always one of the favorites. And a bit me aba say a tournament obia any now so. And even after winning 2006, 2008, 2010, they missed out on the next 3 occasions. And that was 2012 in Gabon, Guinea, Equatoria. They missed out in South Africa 2013. Missed out in Equatoria, Guinea 2015. But when they came back in 2017, they went straight to the finals before losing out to Cameroon. And of course, 2019 edition, they hosted round 16 South Africa. But after that one, the next stage in Cameroon, they were there again in the final. And in that one, it was against Senegal and a post-match penalty Senegal at the show. So said you can obey favorite. Said you want me Egypt and free. And especially after say Rui Victoria ko ama Osama San ababe team in Mokinano. Said you what ginger a lot of confidence. And Egypt after missing Qatar 2022 are back at 2026 World Cup. They were there in Russia 2018. The last World Cup. They are there now. Yes, Obi Betimiaka say unfortunately they disappointed the last time out. Because in a group with the likes of Cape Verde, no more any Ghana, any Mozambique. Yes, Omudi second year. But a call to the next stage, they lost out against DR Congo in the round of 16. Ama Omo Entimian Komonim. So Sergio, for me, I think Egypt is one of the hot favorites to win the AFCON. Okay.
I'm for the also answers normally be a brain. Na yesi en kai be Christopher Enin. I'm told say na a goalkeeper. Yeah, Christopher Enin of Samatex. Okay. Obidi Abasa. I played with him at Interport FC at Tema. George Kobina, aka Suram. Simon and also only Christopher Enin.
Okay.
And a ball Interport. Okay. FC at Tema. Christopher Enin is also Samatex. I'm being told say now or your goalkeeper. Yeah. Okay. Because your friend is okay, me say friend say Abubakar Damba. So also a goalkeeper. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Abubakar Damba.
We also even have the current coach of West Ham, Nuno Espirito Santo.
W Ghana has a maker.
Okay, no Ghana.
Yeah, GPL.
Okay. Na me gazi be a ucha.
There was GPL. Was GPL. Yes. Now, or the Jose Mourinho can because friend the Jose Mourinho can say he was a goalkeeper. Well, no midfielder. Jose Mourinho no a midfielder or ball Portuguese league no more. Yeah. Jose Mourinho because I'm a midfielder. No ball no see Unes came free. And I go interpreter about Bobby Robson. Is it no a friend say so about Portugal. Okay, interpreter man. Was it Porto ni Yanzana Barcelona?
Yeah, later on.
Yes.
Barcelona. Okay, it's a Miss One. Barcelona.
Yeah. Okay. Inti na enoso no. Age 24 no jai bobo. About coaching mu. Inti I don't know. So no a goalkeeper. Some time ago, Oji Obi Ayibeye ebeda post mu. Okay, unhweza video nda. Any. Am I ready there? Am I? Jose Mourinho. Okay. So how much we? Okay. So Oji Jesse ne gloves no ebedem. Say obeda post mu. Now already them omo
when it was
yes. No, because them we na train go for now. Imagine say now a goalkeeper no. Yeah, no a goalkeeper, a midfielder. We no so them. But omo tie the shots be pa or dive be. But drew penalties no. Ball no nam sokra na say. How's that video I did today? Okay. I go very nice. Into the church Munsho my drew penalty shootout no. Quand on fait ça, on handle Nema or Park and some Nasam Gitwa. As a super goalkeeper be. Just say. All right. Edruha na yedi no so semaba. Or dive back could be a call right or we a penalty shootout.
Wow.
Yes. Wow, Jose Mourinho. Or attack you be defenders, midfielders, attackers, one so or dive about me. All right, they do so no as to kick it.
Yeah.
So let's see what happened. Okay. Okay, I said it here. Interesting. That's quite way. No wonder, but we could be an any baby dinner. All right. Yeah.
So Sergio Obi Osama question Osi Basa, what do we lack? Sergio Basa, you need defenders. Your defense, ball playing is about your height, it's about high time say yen pep proper or more defend well. Inigo Martinez coin no Sergio my defensive setup no I am very, very exposed because he's the master of the high line. Yes, Ubeka se Kubasi Mobo, the likes of Ronald Arohomo, Jules Kundri, Sergio, we need a proper center backer. Obabe control the back line because Ronald Aroho have shown say on teaming MY. And for me, I think it's about high time we get a striker. Lewandowski, Onyini, and likely say a better one so. Apart from him, near money bought the upfront position, Ferran Torres. And that is the reason why I've always been craving for Julian Alvarez. So team. Apart from him, we also need another game controller. Se Pedri no onu subeti me ababe kabum with Frankie de Jong because the absence even within the game against Chelsea expose a big time because Femi Lopez omni combination alongside Eric Garcia and of course Frankie de Jong wasn't the best that match in that game against Chelsea, and Chelsea completely dominated. So for me, I think we need two again. Inya number 2. Julius Kundi Sergio Wachere number 2 ni ntimi fanyano. He himself, he was a center back and a converting Amanaye right back and a even within the French national team with even proper right backs like the likes of Malo Gusto Mukura still yetimi omotena bench ni amo no bo. Masejo Wachere mpempi se ontimi MY. For me, I think Denzel Dumfries can possibly a better player or be adding up a lot back front, back within our back line at the right side of position of the defense. Sergio, that is what I think with regards to Oseamako question. Ewa Basa no. Sergio, Obinsu Bisaya say, who had these attackers? Tevez, Rooney, CR7, and of course MNS, Obeka, BBC. Sergio, very, very difficult. But in terms of order, the BBC one, they defined era within European calendar. Because they won 3 peats, 2016, 2017, 2018, consecutively within Europe. But now, dominance within the La Liga, no, Tevez, Rooney, CR7 also did massively well for Manchester United, winning the league on 2 occasions, winning the UEFA Champions League at Luzhniki Stadium. But Sergio, the MNS, Sergio, they won treble and they showed their dominance. So Sergio, for me, in order, I will pick the MNS, that was Messi, Neymar, Suarez, before the BBC, and of course, na Bakuna Babe, the last one, and we had Tevez, Rooney, CR7, or more trial na, yenyano. Sergio, Black Stars enko AFCON 2025. Nyame boa ehya next month. So Mpempi na nipa kwana was sending a question from Aveno Ebisa say ye bo competitions on North Africa e time misipana. So Sergio, that's probably the case. AFCON ya missing as a dudona ye hosting wo a bibrim like north part of Africa. A bibrim, yes, that is northern part of Africa. Atwo ye no right? Yeah. Sergio north here atwo ye on.
North. No, Etifi.
Etifi, yeah, okay. Etifi.
Atoye west.
Okay, Epuye east.
Yeah. Okay.
So the northern part of the continent, that is where we most often miss out. Even the last time I went to Mianko, it was in Tunisia. Yanko. Before coming to Senegal 92, not tournament I course who AFCON, it was in Algeria. Yanko. Ebi course Morocco 88. Yanko. Ebi course Egypt in 1986. Yanko. So Mpempi no Sergio, actually said the northern part of the continent no. Ehonum okay. So Sergio probably ebinum betimi atia se ebia obi beka se ya anya there within the qualifiers intin ya qualify. But ebia obi nso wa ha based on how things unfold, how niema be etimi toaso, that could be the reason why it explains why yentimi en qualify ewo AFCON 2025 ebe koso ewo Morocco eba beshase. Sergio, the reason why aging players prefer Italy. Sergio, any aging per se. Italy, especially more free England, no. Sergio, you putting on perspective, most of them rejects. Scott McTominay, Man U Hiano, no Mosiko. Obehu, Christian Pulisic, Chelsea Hiano, no Mosiko. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Chelsea Hiano, no ko. Chris Smalling, Man U Hiano, no siko. But one thing is Italian league no Sergio. Say no, I too technical more than say you use strength in terms of ebia pace. Now the pacing nature of the Italian Serie A no Sergio abafom. Oh here mu games look it too technical. Until na slow. Sebia Genoa Juve bibo, anabia Lazio Genoa bibo. Oh sha, utu use league near slow mau. Oftentimes, say also mu game no intensity a basropa is most often around it through those top teams no. AC Inter Juve. That is where you say intensity no e was ropa. So for me, Sergio, yes aging players no nkwa na eko. Sergio most often reject no na eko. And Sergio yes omukọ ya they go there and perform. Chris Smalling ended up as one of the best defenders for Rome. Even with Jose Mourinho at that point when they won the Conference League. Ruben Loftus-Cheek was playing well. Christian Pulisic with AC Milan. Scott McTominay even ended up as the best player in the Serie A last season. A few Ballon d'Or nominees, nominations, no count. So I don't believe say aging players in equity.
Okay. All right. Awa Mohammed, please let Awa Mohammed answer this question for me. Please, I want to know the heaviest defeat and the biggest comeback in the world. Number 2, do you have a player just like Abedi Pele? I'm saying somewhere na ifu dia ba one kasa wo dia ba. Okay, do you have a player like Abedi Pele who captained the Black Stars, or who captained under his kids also became captains of the national team? Okay, Abedi Pele said they were not a captain. The Mami will be a captain of the Black Stars. Your players be ambassador na 2 players. My captain, me free honor, me Mami will be a captain the senior national team of the Black Stars. Has it ever happened? Anyway, I say,
hardly difficult.
Yeah. Obi baby. Yeah, try say bit me kai be say player back free national team one team and the Mami na be captain.
Yes.
I was our team no emu na and also the whole I don't know. All right. And if you don't buy I don't know. The Canadian embassy the Canadian ambassador said her country Canada is ready to welcome Ghanaians to the World Cup, but we should be fast in our documentation. Please, okay. Minchasi, we a question and an effie. Canada and 7 didn't know Busa Sasso. Canada na person kwana. Kahona ye onyoma ready. Na and also no. Okay. Now we soon tiase. One will have to win the CAF Champions League to qualify for the Super Cup. True or false? If it's true, then the Super Cup is mightier than the Champions League. But the other time, Mr. Owusu Ansah said Kumasi Asante Kotoko has achieved on the continental front than Hatofok. Meanwhile, Kotoko hasn't won the Super Cup. I went crazy when he said that. Let him explain with diagrams. Damparo Samuel Edifri Kwasu and Ebre. We need to explanation.
Super Cup ni ho. Na Super Cup. Okay, Sergio for Ballon d'Or si. Ballon d'Or 1995 no moye ne say gise obobo wo Europe ansana dia mawo. But say we've had the Maradonas coming to Europe. Have they won the Ballon d'Or before? That time no na unye European na unwini. Yeah. And later on, mo be changing say okay, say unye European kwa na obobo wo Europe obetimi age. So near okay, kotoko time na Super Cup ni wo. And ebedu me bi and omodi Super Cup ne bae.
Ba oji tum say Super Cup no e was soche Champions League na say oji enu tuma say bae say na abase na emai eno ye different friends issue altogether. Okay. Say sa time na kotoko time na Super Cup na ba na say nyama time na moji CAF. Yeah. Caps no. Okay. Right? Yeah. Ye establishes our fact he say Super Cup no e was so a Champions League na.
Debi enisro. See a African champions or wine eka. Ni oji Champions League.
Okay.
But see nya CAF Confederations keep cup winner or defeat CAF Champions League winner. E was Super Cup. Ono no share no CAF Super Cup no ama wa be African champion na.
Okay. I feel now where can you that's all cause na mai there. Because na eso champion but na mai. O kasa sana amafo betia.
Se bia ono no ntiase.
Ono no ntiase. O kasa na nya mai there. Asede na eno so champions but na mai.
Be me ka ono no ntiase. E na me so me dem fatu eba. E na me ka se ye nya situations a obi a waji Confederation any obi a obo Champions League ebo Super Cup na ne oji Confederation e share ne oji Champions League so ama wa baye African champion ana
yes
yen kan sa ne ebe kan say ebo African champions ebe kan ne oji Champions League so for example 2018 Real Madrid were UEFA Champions League winners Atletico Madrid were UEFA Europa League winners. Omushia Super Cup no Atletico Madrid e share Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So ama Atletico Madrid abe European champion.
No way. So no way. Yansan famra Ghana cra level. Obiaji League. Okay? Obiaji League. Everyone say one G League the last one no everyone say Gold Stars. Right? Gold Stars are G League no. Now another team be and so akwa G FA Cup.
Yes.
Now omo both champions of champions. Okay? Now team na G FA Cup now akwa say Gold Stars. It doesn't make our team know the champion club of Ghana. No. There be enti Damparo Samuel Kwasu asuma Dr. Naro kan na no no. Ebi a one tia say oji Super Cup na. Enye o member wa bi enye o say no wo soro Champions League no way. There be Inti mu o ha no minim doc o bi fufuro bi kafa ho o say ono nya adwunkra na wo kan na he went crazy say obeka say Super Cup no because ono si Super Cup no was soro chain
the Champions League
no.
Yes yeah any certain chain there be that I know it's just one off match one off we are winning Ibia FA Cup we are winning Ibia Premier League no mo de akosi so the kotoko share Gold Stars eji Super Cup recently eji Super Cup no sa kotoko Super Cup na waje no obi no rate say Super Cup no ahead of
Gold Stars League no je no
Gold Stars played 34 matches in our league and won the most prestigious title in our country. Ghana Premier League. It is the most prestigious title in our country. It's not the FA Cup, it's not the Super Cup. In the same way, CAF, the CAF Champions League is the most prestigious. Sika ewomu so matches dodo abebo dosun. You are the most recognized. Into obi betima kwaji Confederations Cup. No biaji Champions League. No makobo Super Cup. Na Confederations Cup winner no. Wakwasha do share or J Champions League. Yeah. Waji Super Cup, but still, yepe obi amana kosi a name of FIFA Club World Cup. Enya woni ebe free free Africa. That's it. Name do J Champions League no. Okay. Oni ebe free no. Okay. This is just one. England crowd omo Community Shield no komo fanya we. Obi baji FA Cup no biaji Premier League. On start season now. That is the Super Cup. Shield. They call it the Community Shield. No more boy. Champion of Champions. Community Shield. And no campo mo fanchre UEFA for say your titles in Bakuni. The League Cup no are representing no is the least recognized trophy over there.
Damparo somewhere, and the men go crazy. Why? It's very simple. Now, say a champion club of Ghana, Gold Stars. Even though Kotoko share I was Super Cup and champion of champions. Champion club of Ghana. There be a Gold Stars currently. I'm the champion club of Ghana. Into the Tribune de man, Oji Super Cup and soon Champions League. No way. And the Kitwa crowd. All right. Yamfenu sincere. Kwame Dankwa Adenta Snit Flats. And so the Argentine by minim si beti no kakra. Pages I ready yintie Kwame Dankwa voice no na me de ma wono. Yintie kakra na Argentine bi efa GPL matches no ho. Yintie no.
Good morning, Sir Joe. Another my send voice notes. So my issue has to do with a recommendation and suggestion to promote or to help people into our stadium. The name of the Ministry of Youth and Sports formally has been changed to the Ministry of Sports and Recreation. Now, if I in Ashanti region, for example, you would realize that even in the community gala and inter-community tournaments, we have a lot of spectators. Okay, so why don't we bring this particular event into our stadia, say maybe a Sunday and Saturday before our Kotoko match, then these community teams will be paired against each other. So either than say games the community level, why don't we bring it to the Babayara Sports Stadium and say that maybe Popular Stand Lanka first, and Kotoko any other team the Bababo Popular Stand you charge it 10 Ghana cedis at this time round, maybe I charge 5 Ghana cedis. So all these games will be curtain raisers for the main Kotoko football matches, so that the people who come and watch the community games will be the same people who will be on the field to cheer the team on. Remember that the more you get people watching your game, the more likelihood that you would get sponsors, and you can also build your financial base. So rather than Sanka community games, center around the various communities. Sorry, Nanka those matches become curtain raisers for the main matches. Footballers never ball obi any wo bi. So footballer be air perform. We know and we've seen the footballer. Or crowd ne or no bobo has. What the name by the main Kotoko team on the crowd? He has faced such crowd before. He can be able to, do it. And I think that we can replicate all this in the various, sports centers or in the various regions and districts of Premier League football. That's it.
Okay. Enti Kwame Dankwa Adenta Snitch Flat Accra. I'll tie the messages about papa and I take Kwame Dankwa voice and suggestion your day eba. Enti community football and I cook so potem no say yemfa Emra Sports Stadium na fi Emma Curtain Raiser Emma big games na ekoso no. Na manfo omo hwe sa community football no omo na besan aba be hwe ko communities no a say na nipa si kokoshe matches no gwanwa sa tonsu ni asafo bo asafo ene amakom Okay, asukwa oko krofrom omoso bia omo ene tafo dichem so omo ne ashtown dichem so ne ashtown boy jai enya sam keto otumfo park ne so inti yem fa some matches in Mra stadium na talent bi kra ka obenya communities no amanfo be hwe omo nyina no e wo stadium ho inti se nipa no nyina na so tumi boss a ball na so communities no bit ball pa go yina banso na go who crowd na dey na yes inti ebe boa e nipa bebrebe on air on necessary talent na fi e so adi nipa so aba stadium kwa be dankwa na dwentre enso no
General
doc
enkomo na ode aba ni mu hwam imu ode pa the major challenge to that will be pitch no Andrew time a main match no ebe baso no na pitch no to same.
Okay,
that will be the major challenge. It be about 2-3 matches and send a league match na nkasa aba Andrew honom no park no so na etisen. For me that will be the major challenge. Other than that, it's an excellent submission. Minim say technically after 2-3 matches no na mpanyinfo betima ya pitch no so adwuma level ameso ya level bi na ene ya omo de sprinklers bi ya bebei omo betumi ya na nkanye bad.
Yeah,
because ene community games no compete with GPL. Until we are you deny those people who want to stay in the community and watch that pleasure of watching it within the community.
Yeah.
No asa catch from Zadiana na open ya be here through community or no. Yeah, they are bad. But even convincing the organizers of the community and so mumfamre wa
omudidim
so that's a yipe na jesimu beja e de omo yaba o say jesimu ni koko runu
ba say o say jesimu a o kan enyo mo na organize teams no
anyway
okay
yeah obi na tutu nsa frɛ mu ti duru hon ma obi ti ma tutu nsa frɛ mu
asafo ni amakom o da say leaders no nsa okay mo ma bo before kotokone nations
yeah
okay yeah and do the whole they are with my organization community but we no with my organization
of course
football is in the brave communities no
yeah
yes with my select there but we national here F4 and our clubs no and and our NSA and they organize that now and so
it's a brilliant one.
Yes.
How be say ko now crofo kwa mu crofo be di o machi no manko you get them in the stadium.
Yes.
Now what the bonus so kakra now when your numbers
yeah
feels are dream with them paying
yeah can bad
bisiako
Damparo Samuel Kwaswa signed there but was very bitter to swallow. But let's move.
I'm happy Damparo has agreed, even though he's...
Has he agreed?
Yeah, he's agreed.
Okay.
Bitter to swallow.
He's agreed.
So I'm saying, a drone a demon and no more. And you know,
let's move. Yes. Let's move.
Damparo, move on.
All right,
sometimes you need to take bitter pills.
Yes.
To be.
Of
course.
Yeah, to us. If I'm on Kessben Television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9, Accra, DSTV 364, Go TV channel 121. GCB, your bank for life. Omna Ebuame, the midfield action program here, the bro, baby, I will be a GCB, your bank for life. High sense, everyday prizes for everyday people. Kaho. Nenya sem kitu akra Christmas ebe high sense. Niema no discount bebrebe ene oho na fa ho kobo mo. De opebia so wenye bi ato eho everyday prizes for everyday people. MTN everywhere you go. MTN everywhere you go. You can MTN wa unim. Masters telecom and so emu everywhere you go MTN ubia the all can MTN papa omo ADNT Milo energy to go further. Pajo nyame aduma 6th of December Milo games no din Milo koji ayi kakra wasan ba din oba big time Milo Omo and schools and colleges yes sports nneɛma ɛbɛkɔ so wɔ paadwo no ɔmo ɛsan abɛfa ho ka yɛde live commentary bɛfiri stadium hɔ na afei de bɛkɔ so nyina no yɛde ɛbɛbrɛw awal Mohammed Milo nkwadaa nom mpanimfoɔ nom awal Milo ɔmfa ni agorɔ kra energy to go further. Toyota Ghana Company Limited omo ka hom yede dwumadie enso bremo Toyota o say drive smart save smart quality spare part Toyota parts bebrebe na eho kan ho na pepe bi eto omo sign ama discount free 25th of November kosi 6th of December special promo free 20% kosi 50% depending on Nyoma Auto ewo Toyota Ghana Company Limited omo ewo Hino Tracks no parts ewo ho Lexus parts ahodo pi sanso na Toyota parts ahodo pi na opa obenye bi enso ato awmatete so hui kan ho a special promo na Toyota for DSTV, your home of entertainment. Say there be as the mekano major leagues ni nyina. Omo ewo DSTV French League ano onsa ebeka ho omo ya koyi Asian leagues no enso enyina Saudi Pro League no enyina no omo ewo DSTV. There na opa hwe unya no DSTV. It's your home of entertainment. Mepamcho sanso ana CFAO Mobility Ghana. CFAO Mobility Ghana. A free construction ecosi commerce. So CFAO omaji bebia and so afa omo shakmane eye fuso tracks no for haulage any trading. Nina no ubenyabi ato ewo CFAO omo long buses yedi eye transport eye passenger transport. Ebi ho King Long buses no ebi ho Mercedes Benz Ranger hodo ni nyina no enso ebi ho obenya bi ato kama pa Mitsubishi pickups ebi ewo CFAO SUVs ahodo ni nyina no enso ebi ho fuel efficient Suzuki vehicles no ebi enso ho fuel efficient Suzuki vehicles obenya bi ato ewo CFAO Mobility Ghana, mobility solutions all in one place. CFAO. And I come for the Amamo. Drabin Rural Bank, the best rural bank 2023. Chamber of Commerce, the Sabasubodi, the Drabin Rural Bank, Sanso and the Balm of Gilead, a more alternative clinic and diagnostic center. Kaho na wayare senyina no eho enom de ebema Balm of Gilead omo anakofa Balm of Gilead omo vinegar no enso abadwa so fa bigu ensuom nanom ebeboa oyie papa nnuane ahodo a udi wonam a wowe watoso de ene wo fruit ahodo nyina no fa bi OG vinegar ne bi wowro ho oba aseda house wa security post ho sanso na wokọ enkran ho security post no metre Kessben ahwe ewo circle no also kwa ubenya bi ato Ejaba Jewelry, Herbasol Company Limited, Dawood Herbal, Pimpson Company Limited, Gentleman Dental Clinic, Kojak Pharma, Ochia Herbal Powder, Divine Hope Herbal Center Nakofa Ochia Herbal Powder Aba, Easy Waterproof Paint, Caristic Ventures, 3P Garlic Mixture, Piwak for the day Aba, Kingdom Herbal Center, Omonede Kingdom Garlic, Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules, Kingdom Tremendous, Kingdom as no challenger. Sanso and Atunchi Herbal Capsules, Ghana Herb for Executive Herbal Hospital, was Sipe Doti, Kahudea Nehao, Kahwe, Executive Herbal Hospital, Sipe Doti, Unamwa, Omudem Kama, Pinti Dan Kama Pa, Kaho Nakwaji Wayarisa, and so Elho, Dr. Amegashi, be taking care of or spiritual any herbal healing nina. All the fast road, the befa all the far form or the befa spiritual herbal healing center, Dr. Amegashi. Say mayonnaise and a opa, ye can food genie mayonnaise no, and a day amount, a creamy, a tasty, a delicious. In your bay and all the mayonnaise, a bedia. Genie for mayonnaise, you want me emfa any de papa taste near special. Say salad ahodo and obedi fried yam, kebab, or burgers, no sandwiches ahodo ninano. genie mayonnaise and ye camfo the amount max buy nema hodo no eno so no omo ka kire o say special promo na ne kan ho omo ma 50% discount e wo max buy home appliance bia say TV say fridges say the opposite to use no fie bia no max buy papa no ne bo no form omo sa ma discount kan ho omo shops no bia bi obia no ko na omo fasa discount yi ema akuku dami omo na eso midfield action program no mu ayde ebro akonya ohobra enye for bibia ena omo ebade omo ho abedom midfield action omo de ba because omo nya result no ye papa nipa edi program ye chi no enye asam gitu akra Ghana ha ene wiase afana nyina impamcho me dan ho kakra bia ba me ba Dr. Franco Naro also the Nsembebre and so Bebrayen. Meko Dr. Dawood and a gentleman dental clinic. Mafan Kratoka Kraba. Yenje Basisia.
And we are nominated for your friend Dr. Dawood. Menam Dawood Heba Hospital ano. Na enam meso enane Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Woodjaman soa ene ubie di ho adanse. Na du we edutwem Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment or say fetchi na ebeko ofa Dawood 360 capsules or cc na ade wom na drom yenu we adwuma bom obi a osisi ya oyapa de obeye ne say wo de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumra na nsa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and well done the toda me po dwuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enye ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na anopa so minya Dawood 360 na me nomo a eze kware me ye adwuma kra se kane no te drowe de edima se mama no be di so asema mama
electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na wo hwa ye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
lua me yusu mama hode pa ma metimi ba adwuma bibia e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che o twa be ba adwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company de wo ka musa akospreda mi secret na nu ani ebudo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa mi sori anopa mi di twitwi mi sisi achi mi babia he mi ntebre secret ni nie ti so person te sem ya we use Dawood ointment that is the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma mi ye en kan na mi pega ade a na mi nsakura ntimi pega na asa me ma ade so na lock mi sisi say free some share Dawood 360 capsules and the Dawood ointment aboa me bebre the dry human so amente ya mente blabia obia momodi so betimi ape Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
odofo se watibi adro ya meka ho asem no eno ho adanse ene wono adi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pesa wo frɛ a eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no wo de wura house wo pe Dawood ointment ene Dawood 360 capsules.
Mama kwa baba Gentleman Dental Clinic yedwumadi a yedi ane sɛ yebesi wosen na yɛbɔ wosen ho ban ama wonum enso ate anase wosen animo nyam so afa ne ntoma pa afira Gentleman Dental sɛ oba yɛ clinic wa enema bibiri na yɛyɛ ɛfa nipa wosen ho ene wonum oba Gentleman Dental yɛyɛ consultation and examination services problem ben na ɛkɔso how ben na ɛkɔso wonum na fi wakyere anamo a ɛwɔ sɛ utufa ho na itimi ɛboa afei yɛsan ɛyɛ cleaning services oba yɛ professional no mu na ye friend is killing and polishing se ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen no mu se bi o kasa etimi ma pampan ene ade eba mu oba hwa etimi ehohoro wonum eyi saa nema no nyina edifui esen ase esen tibia na asesa no esan fa ne ntoma pa edifura obi wo hɔ na tokuro ato ne semu anase ne se no eso ebubu anase wanya fracture esen ankasa ebu eno yetimi eye failing enso so na ye dia ma wo anase ebi nso so na obi wo hɔ wabase ne se no watena se ama esen ase opese otu ne se no eno nso so ye frɛ no extraction oba ye extraction service eno so ye betu ose no edi ama wo afi ebi wo nso na ne se no wanya missing teeth ye wo ne si no ahodo bebree ye frɛ bibi se dentures no eye die utimi ehye na watimi asan eyi wa mu utimi yi na wasan ahye eno ne frɛ ne dentures no oba gentleman dental ye ni nyina bi wo afi ye wo fixed one no anase ye ta frɛ no permanent one no eno nso so ye si a untimi entu bi eno ene frɛ no PFM bridge anase PFM crowns eno ni nyina no oba gentleman dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho afi nso so ye wo bi se braces ni ye se o se no kwan de dem anase emu atete bebree eno no oba yetimi ehye braces no within some period na o se no asan akrusu kama na ma o se no atimi ayeden anya ahoden afi obi pese oye teeth whitening o pese odi don hwere ba ko pe eye o se no fitafita te se de o ne bi so da oba gentleman dental ye beye o se no fitafita e de ama how bia eni ho abefo kwan so e na ye de ebeye e de ama afi obi pese o se ne sin gold silver oba gentleman dental ni nyina ye gentleman dental clinic ye chia kwan enye yira kwan kura ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchen wa ba bia market no ewo no ufri abron sign na new story building na okọ Central Police Station no gentleman dental branch ba ko ewo ho na wodru enkran so aye wo nungwa usi nungwa main lorry station hokra na ofra nurse ba ko bra be fa ana se station na chi authority street ne so gentleman dental branch ba ko ho na atomic down do me kwa benya runabout no so kwa gentleman dental branch ba ko so ewo ho na wodru takrade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ho no obefa kwan na ekota disco junction obepa junction no kakra ko wani obo se OGN bank no ewo ho ye ne OGN bank na wo the same premises na kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan no so ha onsa nifa so ha gentleman dental branch ba ko ewo ho anase opposite AY Ahmed na odru kuma se Abrepo junction total filling station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no free total filling station na yabron sign no na edi ho direct opposite to the Methodist school ho na gentleman dental ye wo tamalin so ye wo tishigu free yabron sign na okọ MTN main office ye ne Tamale post office na edi anywhere ye adwuma free eda joda kopem eda memeda.
Okay. Yemrai na yemeto asomfa emamo midfield action Kessben television nse musankwa yabrubru bebre so afina Dr. Naro enso ede ne de no eba mano ne kakra ewom sanso na fisem bebre yenye na yentie Dr. Franco Naro. My mention message you about hey said yo this is very serious. I still don't understand why the Champions League should be bigger than the Super Champions League, okay? Should be bigger than the Super Cup. No, it can never be possible because it's the champions that will meet in that game, okay? It's the champions who will meet in that game. So I don't understand why the champions of champions winner, okay, won't be bigger than just the Champions League winner. Please come again. Dr. Sosu, anyway, and so every Amasaman Abreye. We name Dr. So Biwo Maxima. We Dr. Sosu, okay. Dr. So be no Dr. Atono Hosu. Sango for neze mo chichi wo mo.
Dr. So.
Ono onye herbal.
Medical doctor.
Yeah.
Onye academic
chese no ane so Dr. So atono ho. So utom instruments ewo dum ha. Dr. So. Who say for Dr. So?
Say you need implications no so pa.
Say
me say the implications no so pa. Say betimi anchi na to mo.
Say chichi wo mo. Say herbal for no cry the many problem, okay? Say na drew no omo cry onso medical. But what was the Dr. So? Na for fools bi agu no kon ho. Na ohu no nimu a. Na isese bag mbi kutaro. No bu
Chatis.
Dr. So Chatis bien watching Dr. So. Chatis bien watching. But maximum also a doctor. But we not throw front no as just saving not to. We boost is here. Maximum grabbing by hobby. All right.
So that was it.
Aye. Yantuaso. Now, asenso se the voice note be eba. Aye, many ya
But message
Jova
now
for.
can't see on the on still on also
Also so on tin wasi. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yet hey. Has of going to me for stars me in Gunatadi.
Dabi. Stars me no chese Champions League.
Champions League abakwa to me. Enya star bako.
Okay.
Ombema ya o de Kotoko play a beer or JC basis here.
Okay.
Bonse Kotoko hano. Omo stars. Mienu.
Okay.
As a chance waji 2. Or bit or the Saturday and beko ko CAF Champions League.
Okay.
Obi an kanashi.
Okay.
Because conventionally does it.
Okay. But mama koto JCB. Current JC. Yeah.
O farm on phone in yes the number of stars no opa who design o JC had big go.
Okay.
Ba onyi mienu ontumi fa mienu ho. Onje miensa ontumi fa miensa ho.
Okay.
So has of has Champions League 1 or Super Cup or Confederation. But ninyina kabu ma still a man kwa man fa stars miensa.
Okay.
In ho.
There be o you can okay. Karim Zito there no yeah.
But if you can give us a better picture.
Yeah. Me who stars me no be.
Crest in this one.
Yeah, me who stars me no.
Also.
Yeah.
Originally the 2 stars are not part of the Kotoko crest. But it's there because or a 2 times conqueror of Africa.
But my players ni be there. Na aye clearer.
Ebe my clearer.
Okay.
Who hasn't to me. In fact, the 1.5 crowd to her calf baby son and some kaka.
Okay.
That's the gospel truth.
Okay. I see. And you know stars me no chese Champions League. Waji 2.
Conquer African brain.
Na we met mazuni ya he.
Close shot.
We make a close shot.
Close shot.
Hey. Sebo.
Kwa chinanzia Chelsea Barcelona yes.
Kwati da am fanchere because on football.
But my
okay.
This is still not clear.
Not clear.
Stars too. I think they assume.
So many jerseys ni be cry
jersey itself.
Enche obiara no. I know you're clear and fan church here can.
Okay. We are ready.
You have to folk intimi in fact stars me no nkoto o jersey. One. Only me no. Okay. All right.
I'm sure there's another bit up here.
Yeah, no. Guy and friends quite okay. Mama yenko tie Mr. Senso and so the voice ahead that is it. This is the clearest yeah. So stars 2. I work Kotoko no sro ho no. It is what the Champions League no 2.
Yes.
And they had to folk into me first star 2 nkoto ni jesim. Debi. Ko ya calf be frɛ no ɛwɔ asoye ho abusa no nsɛm kakra. Adekunti a ɔde star 2 akoto odesim yeah. Yeah, to win a match Champions League, yes, Super Cup na mo cassette. Yeah. All right. Yanu fa enum free ho na yenko Mr. Senso voice note bi o de ba sisia no. Yenti eno nso kakra bi na Dr. Fankan no de no eho. Minim pages no are ready a. Yenti voice note.
That's what is saying. I may have cried about communication department. Professor also munya a professional communicator. I don't know much about Safuduku so or in and out a communicator but or your compound me the man will say because of law no why no the man no maybe or what also to be teaching me no or so consider say me a lawyer and can young here go be me as a repetition into me said was as a to be any the ma communication no it was kakra until you face a better some more journalist you are not so very professional communicator. No one to me on for the full-time on your full-time member on management team and the two man's one the quadruple communication. Our penny team on the national my year. Because a whole as suffered queen, one on your full-time or any law or which now be talk as a which now because and my communication in Queen. I never can't know me who is a tea no radio station, one of your sisters is in. Nebusan of Kotoko Veswa seat in Hossam. And as a communicator, I was so to me, Cassam will be just about my home. I could be. They are not for your money, and Nakas about my could be nothing. Would to me, they will hold on to me, can hear my mouth was our vessel sitting over. Now, you sabi, as you said, the number is the Bible and Tim will be a better vessel seat to be 1 year. They were communicating, in fact, I never liked it. Into no. kɔtɔkɔ a good communicator no had this department ɛbɛboa mo ɛno bɛtumi ama nipa no bɛtumi atwe nipa aba stadium down de safo duku yɛ that's it.
All right, Mr. Senso, and so observation now. Why no? Yaba, no local stories now. They account ho amay. Doc, young quay now. Minimum so obesha say free foreign stories.
Of course.
Oh, question.
Young free foreign.
Okay.
The first question was ahead of Arsenal and Chelsea game no. When you beat me a friend the Kings of London. Arsenal and now Chelsea.
Yeah.
Number me walk a thief when you refer through something and decided together. Say him for the Kings of London. First of all, Obianim say Arsenal there. We are older than Chelsea, about 17 years difference. Arsenal at 1888, but Chelsea 1905. So Arsenal and Chelsea no penny for. But I'm fine on Toncheng. Usho mumi and also head to head all time. Obeka say Arsenal, I was through Chelsea. 84 wins for Arsenal, 66 wins for Chelsea. 61 of the games ending in a draw. 84-66. That is the difference. But all they are not on China. Team Bimuwe drew. Yebeka so on na Krono Yane dia. Or Conquer Krono. Ye bo Krono memo on the best sorry will be able to prusia. Trophies are which a major determining factor. Oba league ni mua Arsenal age 13, Chelsea age 6. FA Cup, Arsenal age 8, Chelsea age 14. For those two competitions, Arsenal are ahead. But the man Frontier say Arsenal last time of winning the Premier League was 2004. So you are talking about some 21 years ago. Arsenal has never won the league title. League Cup, Chelsea 5, Arsenal 2. Community Shield, Chelsea 4, Arsenal 17. But continentally, internationally, Chelsea are winning Champions League mienu, Arsenal winning bi. Chelsea are winning Europa League mienu, Arsenal winning bi. Chelsea are winning Conference League, Arsenal winning bi. The then previous cup winners cup are defunct. No? Chelsea are winning twice, Arsenal winning 1. Super Cup, as Chelsea are winning 2, Arsenal winning B. FIFA Club World Cup, Chelsea are winning 2, Arsenal winning B. In Tokika BBSC near, my dream say, Neokita London flag no very high. It will be a singing a movie, say London, Krono football ball buku Kessben or no. For me, my judgment is that Chelsea are currently the Kings of London. Some 20 years ago, now absolutely no doubt, nay Arsenal, but they have been dethroned by Chelsea. That's my judgment.
Okay.
General Ufi Honoma, the other question was, Yamo combined 11 between Arsenal and Chelsea. These are two teams that are playing very well, individually and as a team. And this is my combined 11. Goalkeeper position between David Raya of Arsenal and Robert Sanchez of Chelsea. I go for Arsenal's David Raya in posts. Number 2, between Julian Timber and Reece James. I go for Chelsea's Reece James. A close contest, but I'll go for Reece James. Number 3, either Lewis Kelly or Calafiori versus Cucurella. I go for Mark Cucurella. 4 and 5. In fact, Senka Gabriel in prayer and Kai straight up Saliba Gabriel. But in the absence of Gabriel, I think I'll go for Chalobah and Saliba for the central defensive pair. Number 6, between Caicedo and Zubimendi, I go for Moses Caicedo. Right wing position, Chelsea, either Neto or Estavao currently. I go for Bukayo Saka for the right wing position. Number 8, the Obeka Caicedo, Honum 6 and 8, Enzo Fernandez and Declan Rice. I go for Declan Rice. Left wing, I go for Neto. A number of times, so meet me playing on the right. But over Neto, in the case of Arsenal, it could be Martinelli, it could be Trossard, I think I go for Neto. He gives me more for the left wing. Number 10 position. First of all, within Arsenal, between Martin Odegaard and Ebelechi Eze, currently, I think that Ebe Eze gets the nod for Arsenal. In Tono Namdenbabe compete Chelsea number 10. Kakopama wa and can communi dien be demo. But the Neko Palmer yenhuno so be be green to mention. Intima Iko Palmer frame. To say them ye Gabriel a free mono. Enti etu ebombo Jao Pedro. Ebu hanom de enzo abahonum, especially when he decides to bring Rhys James finfio. Whoever will be there, no, I go for Ebelechi Eze based on current form. Number 9, Jao Pedro and Gyökeres. We are told Gyökeres is available and is going to play a part. You know, it's another difficult decision. Gyökeres, Victor Gyökeres and Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro about 12 matches, amount 4 goals. Gyökeres about 10 matches, amount 4 goals. Pedro the 3 assist account, but Gyökeres MI an assist. But as my center forward, I'll go for Victor Gyökeres. Inti me share me starting 11, combined 11 David Raya, Rhys James, Mark Cucurella, Chalobah, Saliba, Moses Caicedo, Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, Victor Gyökeres, Ebelechi Eze, Neto. 6-5 in favor of Arsenal in my combined 11. 6-5 in favor of Arsenal. Obisu besides say 2 teams no why never dominating midfield no Ebron be share Sunday. Arsenal midfield trio is likely to be Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Ebelechi Eze. Minimpa na mjitum say Chelsea coach Enzo Maresca obe Pierre Rhys James aben finfin obi. Into Chelsea midfield trio no will be Moses Caicedo, Rhys James and Enzo Fernandez. General, workers Chelsea team no omo midfielders no workers. Omo mu ye adwuma. Arsenal for no ball players. Okay. Because Zubimendi as a number 6 and Moses Caicedo, yen breaky attacking lines. Yen tackle, yen nye workaholic, yen nye adwuma Caicedo be ma mo asin Zubimendi. But Zubimendi is the eye of the team. He slows down the game. He decides the direction of the game. Yen ko attack, yen recycle ball no niade. General midfield dominance is going to be very difficult. I think Arsenal was slightly ahead of Chelsea midfield in terms of when they be dominating midfield, and I say ubit make it a boni ye. Midfield no so my next pick be say so Ebredu say ura e friend no ana slot ijano kwan emaneko ana general emu aye de ama papa no but my dream say omo hwe no be 2-3 matches bi. Okay. Omo hwe no 2-3 matches because of the oye in the last season, not because of what he's doing now. No oye in the last season tino ebia na fa. Samanfo enya botra nke na Mikel Arteta ijano kwan. Even though ni de na get ways see. But omo papa a friend ana slot some 2-3 matches na yenhwe. Yeah. Okay. The other question was say Arsenal share Chelsea. Nyame aduma kwesi ada asikyerene sa Arsenal age league nana.
And unbeaten age league.
And unbeaten age league nana. General Arsenal 29 points. The other second year Chelsea or 23 points. Man City ne tosumi nso 22 points. Say Arsenal timi ko share Chelsea or bridge in this one. Asikyerene say Arsenal got 32 whilst Chelsea remains 23. Emma points difference in be 9. In fact, Ebasa Arsenal at Chelsea with 9 points. But don't forget City out that third no could win and also go 25. Ebasa, the points difference between Arsenal and the second place team, in this case Man City, will be 7. 7 points after match day 14 for me is not enough to say it will be a winning, especially when we are in November, not even in December. In Tomusha Chelsea, the Americans say a brighten on my chances of winning the title, but that doesn't mean it's a done thing. I mean, free honum na men call we or say play a D yellow card. Well, yellow card that dampo. Also a D yellow washego. wakoyi na tade oyi na tade na mra ne sesa oro wa tade o park so ayema yellow card oro na tade na yama na yellow card referee no VAR signal ball no kra na o share na nye go ya disallow go no anyim bia yellow card na be gina na nyina yellow card na be gina ya mau at all times in football game ni koswa eni kwan so oro wa tade say wa she go say won she go once the game is in session you don't need to take off your shirt enti say go ni gina e go na nyina wunya oro wa tade nko ade a yellow card no ebesu e de amount obi say Vini Junior person obi renew the contract enti se koba say ono Vini Junior no e koba say bia o free Real Madrid the chances of the be winning Ballon d'Or no e saying Madrid me say Vini Junior chance so the be winning Ballon d'Or o free Madrid e be reducing the chance na utie nkomonum kura ese team pa ye ready no mu disika tata Vini Junior na Saudi na it is extremely difficult to play in the Saudi Pro League and win Ballon d'Or enti when you're free Madrid I just say he's 25 he can go to Saudi maybe after Saudi no 2-3 years waba back to be a Barcelona be waba to Liverpool Manchester Man City be na team no odoma GGBB then he can still win it but for me his chances of winning the Ballon d'Or ebe reduce ebra were free Real Madrid and Nekra at Madrid no the chances na ba form pa because he's not even the star boy of the team now it's rather Kylian Mbappe he was a free Madrid there ever form
bakubu ha e tre ya dwen kakra e de fa ho e wo CAF aswe haba Don Shackles e do if you Simon na Abraham enhwe say betumi I don't understand we say I no so I don't understand why say Franco Naro if you say you are sure James will be pushed to the midfield then why did you consider him as your right back in your combined 11 Don Shackles Simon the way by but enye we na me dey ho nsem no okay we say Chelsea is the world champions and PSG is the European champion. So why is Madrid having the FIFA badge in their jersey? Controversial and not with Kaswa. You place a number of stars based on your continent, okay? Continental trophies. Then why is Uruguay? Why is it that Uruguay has 4 stars in their jersey, whilst they've won the FIFA World Cup 2 times? They also the ABBA, I don't know. All right. Now, say na African ne can once more. Awa.
Yeah.
Me nim say who nim behavior.
Yeah. Say ne can question relating say obi se ne question regarding Kotokone has. Say Kotokone has a bibri man mo.
Yeah, CAF.
And a doc making mention of the fact say oji Champions League titles so now we use stars. One ko Europe.
Okay.
Enye Europe na doc eka.
Okay.
E CAF. But Europe dey no more a badge of honor.
Okay.
Badge of honor ne say Seju FC won the Champions League 3 times consecutively. This said the Zidane and the Real Madrid you deserve a badge of honor.
Okay.
Ebema one no. And now what the Champions League titles 5. So her list of teams who won the Champions League 5 no more say Ibia Obeka Barca, Ibia Omoka ni Omaji Chen Ebru 5 to say Liverpool, to say Bayern. Omo deserve a badge of honor.
Okay.
Go Ebru 5 no. And our team are watching Champions League titles consecutively. Okay. So that is how European style almost stars on the crest, you know, as a trend.
Okay.
But yeah,
but different from CAF.
Yes, yeah. Say continent beyond said was here
Okay.
Continent beyond said was here.
The CAF the any saying.
CAF the any watch the Champions League title no. Said say now run the team aji one near their bonnet.
Star 1.
Okay. So Jimmy no na mean sir depending. Ope gra untimi ope akwa umfanto. Obi antimi yoshe.
Okay. All right. And you know CAF they different from say the Europeans. UEFA they and so okay. All right. And you know explanation na our day abre no controversial and not kaswa. Doc, you to aswe.
Yeah, they know bisa say my dream me say coach ni be pushing no. I commit for that. Other than combine 11 no. But then about 2. In my combined 11, I'm looking at player behind in the usual position. Coach be in the game because of tactics or formation. could change the position of a particular player. But in my combined 11, me sure Obiara in the usual position.
Okay.
So now we need Liverpool, but now you combine 11. Now Okofa Sibosla, echo number 2. Fine, but Sibosla is a number 10.
All right.
Adwa is a number 8.
Okay.
So me sure Obiara in traditional position. But what must
yeah.
Game beat my bones and my class here, the Nakobo right full back. But all your combined 11, I won't find it.
Doc, mami nyina wo ha.
Okay.
Nami humra. Why?
Okay.
Foreign account be say.
Ebium.
Wow. Me ko young ho. Na me nedi nkomo kakra. Ye ba na afi ye ba beto aso ansa na local stories no. Wo de hunsem abre 12:43. Ye wo more time. Don't worry. We got time bebre. Na wo de no so hunsem abre. Kessben television Kessben 3.3. Kessben 92.9 Accra na fi mu amutie live o DSTV 364 Go TV 121. Me call Pimpson or say a tosin na normal akodi enkomo kakra yange wa ha ajiwa right okay onoso wa ha ombeboa ma yati Pimpson ho enkomo kakra ya me chance free way yeah me and you
Sajo yamma ahefo na etifo na kwaba ene ahasro kokra enfamra Pimpson company limited yakofa enromienu ede abadwa so ane no ndro no eje ne ho ntere ha pa esanse yese bakwan di fatana efatana wakono enye kwankwan anuase ntie nei agan ebaye no abọ adwuma ama omo no adansedie no eye bebre ene yakofa no nua pre-care prekese powder enso ababeka ho yene udi nkomo ebreti wa bim na pomoden say obefa your number no wo TV no so eno de hu hia empa wo fa number na wa frɛ yen ka se yaduro ni sa nyarewa ni na emomu no de ebebobo so ene de wankasa wo tifie wo hwɛ ya wutie hawo no wo de on ti bibia se bia na ya mba o ya de so ana ya nka bibia se nka wo hu ni se ye beka number no da so ho be frɛ Pimpson company limited or professors ye wo doctors and afi your scientists are nim die wa bibiduro mu no aba bill ekɔ nanim yie pa it all frank omo bi ho no ba modern say o ma sebi o yare no on ferry wo ho payifo kwasa o ferry yare a unya no adu nti kasa de esitie no e fa kire wo mo na afi ye hwe ne ensa ya de na bibia anya kama wa wutie radio no wo hwe TV de na ma na wo TV no so obetimi afa na wa frɛ wutie radio na sa wo fa wo pen o tradua ana so se o phone no aboba guso no ye konen kakra 0244 6718 557 0244 718 557 and ye was 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 Winning numbers are Pimpson Company Limited. Ye didi juma first see now the idea be a chwadwen wo apomuden ho ade wa hyase ehuhu early signs and symptoms of yade bi wanhu nsenkyerene bi a wonte ne ma bi ase afre na ene doctors no entwetwe ho nkomo prekese powder eye duro a Pimpson Company Limited ye dia ba na enye prekese nko ye di nuane no bi ni nuane bi a mepacho eboa emani padua no na konia badie ni na dwuma ye no etimi ekona nim yie pa na de afra prekese na ye de aba ye mpese bebobo ni na so ha ye nuane na ye di na bi na de aka prekese ho na nei no ye no prekese powder but money say won sabe ka prekese powder ibi eram say de bi amaka cho say nipa bibire bi a udidi nom na sabi uja o nine die ohumi from abehia prekese powder because payufo say ayaresa if any say ayaresa bokiti baako ana say ahobammo atre baako eyesen ayaresa bokiti baako me dey me say ahobammo atre baako eyesen ayaresa polytank baako enam say nei no so bon ho ban ayare ni mpo ntimi mmeo na afi okwa kototo aduru ansa wanom prekese powder no eye aduru nei no bon ho ban e dey afri nyarewa ho eyi bon ho ban e dey afri nyarewa bia na nkasa bi potentially ana say nanim no nka betimi anya esanse boost immune system no esan so eboa support white blood cells no mani nya hoden a etimi e de kutia yare abre biara obeyare no kan hu ni say na kire say unipadua no immune system na nkwanmo na wo mu no asoja for no mayemre o white blood cells no esa emmo na timi adidi awura mu akọ bona to ama ma yemre eno na abehunu se afei no onipadua ne ne bo sa wode kakra de be chena utipa wo ade be chena wo yem wo be ko ha na sei na yese yade bebre o ma behunu se oh onipadua ne mu da ho nti o betimi abawura mu invite omo nuanom e de o ma ba at any point in time but unya prekese powder ye da TV su a bomodia se obetwa ne picture and I'm saying and then batakari do so nti ehu krabo papa Pimpson company limited ko fa prekese powder buy na manfo fa ho e de prekese powder ni bia babonten a omoro ton man kofo nti obi ho obedika akwakoto ba akodi bi obo so obanum no ohunu so e chi obenya we bi to no friend number say me koto ba akubi na say ni yo nti o hwe ya bomodin say obetwa TV ne picture wa wo he TV no twa TV ne picture wo de kwa ba bia wo to ado no fa a picture of phone so ni che nipa na oto ado ni say me pewe ya bi wa wo tie radio no ma me ntwa ni mfonyini kakra encho eye prekese ene ya dia to ho ene ya tra pre-care natural powder ena into bracket na se no prekese powder me ba to sa ene tie o hesro na eye cream kakra ene e ba se ne ba bia prekese na ye dina se de prekese no na husuo no sitia ye brown no hu si aye prekese na husuo no ye de prekese na to so ene e ba se ni na so ye brown kama into u tie ready na kwakoto bia me pa cho momodin se obehu infonyi a metwa kire wi sa pepepe ena okokoto a etie ena afi make sure say me pa cho ye de no engu pepem eye rubber ene ye ne kama into ukota no hu said ye de ani sitie na wa momodin anso afre number wa duro no ho no ne a chiro kan be fa so abenom no prekese no me pa cho e boost immune system no e ma immune system ni nya hoden into obi o ha na ni so bri no e wo mu ase na ni so bri no e tine kakra obi o drive kra bo se na ni so all of a sudden na ni so timi bri no ase bia fraction na ni so na ohunu yoma yi o timi pack gina nchen kakra ansa wato na kontuo no so and I'm saying na ni so aye blare ohunu yoma yi me ba cho uyo obi a wote sa bomodin se won sa make prekese powder ni bi afi utie me o hwe me e bia na onso de na kwakwa se time bia se wani so akoma no bontentem onante kakra bia na se wa bre na wakoma no ebo at a faster rate anase wakoma no ebo ntentem ahunu se de binya sa na akoma no bo na mo waye mra koto prekese powder ni bi wa wutie me onan esi fom no edu ba bia onante atim sa sa onan na gene edu ba bia asa onan na esi fom ase fom bi kura no onpabo ani yito a onte me pa chaw eye symptoms eye nsentrani a yade bi kese bi na ebo nka ye nanso ye mo yade bi adi bomodin se on sa beka prekese powder ni bi utie me ebia onso de uti fatimi jaw sa obenum penkile coach babra mani na still na uti fa no da so dwawa me pa chaw eye nsentrani ana signs and symptoms a twa se yade bi ba ye mba yare ni din wo ha bomodin se obekwa koto prekese powder ni bi na wanom onoma sa uti adwawo ni na no ebe ni na afi ho obi ho oba adwuma mu se ya na order otimi bre na order wa adwuma mu ne mokodu fia nko akonya ne mattress papa bia senke ho no otimi dajojo no ho no ontimi na ntine mpa no okọ anafo no oba tifi saa kofim time ade be che umoja ni ni afurisa ni ye umoja no ba bia ese moja ne kọ na enko moja na deda enu ntina be hia prekese powder eni nuane nuru a ye de akeka ho a ye de aye no be hia bi eboa ma obi a sebe ni moja awe obi ni moja ni ntimi circulate na eni afurisa ni ye oni padua nim no eboa ma moja ni di afurisa ni ye te moja ni di afurisa ni ye a abra wa bre so da no me pa cho ni padua na ebe respond to sleep because edu na joy say ni powder the moment is a time out that untimi na obra na kire se ni o ma bi nkoyie me pa cho tie me cardiovascular system no metre akoma no ne drobe ni akoma ne adwuma pompi moja no e de kwa adwimi di ko tiremu de ko nsemu di ko nan mu e de ko honam na aka ni na no ene e fe ne cardiovascular system na ebra wo be hu se ase du ba bia no ma bi nkoyie ase wankasa no ma bi show so ase waye kosodo wankasa hu se de no ma ko ase wo yare ase wo nyare no e kire se intini mu esisi akoma ne pompi moja na intimi nko the right places ese timi ko no wo be hia prekese powder no na aboa ama akoma na timi di ni juma wa bra me pacho excessive pressure anasa sudie kase bia ma meda akoma no so nti abra bo se edu ba bia asa wo te so akoma no bontentem no e kire se asudie kase bi aba beda akoma no so pa prekese powder ne bi na ba modi aso be friend number me di tudai ana number wo TV no so tie number ne ye 0244
0244
718
718
557
557
0244
0244
718
718
557
557
and it was 0241
0241
604
604
702
702
Tia mi oto asintini no atwetwon me pato broni se eye the sciatic nerve emu na twetwon adu ba bia won nante na wo ye tu ahwe kope agan Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture and afi prekese powder na bi eye 442 1 month dosage na package ubenum bewie na ho ato wo sisi ya ya pa na bomani se won sabeka bi na hasi de do a mema na maye mre wo mpam no me pato mo sheda edigu no ubehia bi me pato Christmas year ebe holidays wom won also ye see wo hwan bot chairman hwan ya obi e kwetena fie ye benya time kakra de atena fie inti sa mathematics antes tactics na wo bobo no nini na the factors why emere wo mpam na uyi yu ho no usore ahomache 3 am na akwa adwuma ebo anadwo bia be 1 am ansa wa ba fie no why emre wo mpam ban o doje kai hunu say Christmas festive season ne de untimi emfa bibia na oje kope prekese par ne pagan 1 month benum bewie na bibia anso akokama na be ma watimi afa form na bibia anso akokama oyo ba e na wo hwe ya oba no mi jawa ma ajewa aka be 2 minutes bi na ajewa emfa wrap it up emfa emaye se jo
emma no se na mi nya be
o se aka 2 minutes
Emma ne sanya minya be man kan ye no Israel Emma no amomensis Emma ye oba bi wo ho a obu ne nsa na no demu saa eye die ntia eya opa no namu eni dane ha no minya ba entna se Emma sadie ento kwan mu ansa enti na Pimpson company ye nam ye nim die so a doctor fo akukudam akwakofa saa edro yi ede aba amada samanyina no kwakwa Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture and capsules ni bito na afei wo wi a wato ye preke natural powder ana prekese powder ni bi na wo de atato oba ebeboa ama umoja fi na wo se wo bu nsa eba abonten no ni nyina ebeboa no kama na aba monten se de ebe ya wo bu nsa wonte ya obi abie mesiro menua ba kọ ne kope bi na me se wo beba bedi adanse pewa wo beka se ejewa wo kan yo se mi bu mensa emoja fi no ni nyina aba monten sa se moja fi no amba eboaboa no kakra eno na wo bekọ no doctor say I'm very sorry but when you fibroid entna ho ema oba sadie ento wansa kwa na kopa ye nnuro ni bi neto nnuro yi ebu e waga na ha fa nan ba bia sa wo pe ba ko ana wo pe ni dosopo ano Kumasi ye main headquarters ye PFA pharmacy e Waterfuni road kwa PFA owo ye nnuro ni gu ho chapo wo benya bi na wato sanso na Colinac Herbal wo Ashtown afei Freddy Mens wo KO Rock Pillar Herbal wo KO ena afei nso so Misty Herbal wo mrum Cape Coast for ene ne mpotamo ni na mesremo momfa mani enkyeremu wo Pena Herbal okọ Pena Herbal obenya ennuro ni bi na wato enkran ene ne mpotamo ni na ye main headquarters ye Repage Ventures ewo Okaishi Drug Lane okọ amama Repage obehwe wo kama na wa ma oye nnuro ni bi ato afei Tachiman ene ne mpotamo ni na no ye Humble Mother Oben Valley View University College no wokọ a wobenya bi na wato a Shaiman downtown for no Humble Mother wasan so ebie bi kuha ewo ho Kaswa New Market so ye Humble Mother wokọ wobenya ye nnuro ibi na wato wo ho na emomoto a hyene nsoma yen se ye Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture and the capsules de a free Pimpson Company Limited in chain and afa ye preke natural powder and as a preke powder ni bi no wa fraying ewo ye number so 0244 718 557 and our face 0241 604 702 enti na ye say again eto sin.
All right. Young neji wa ebe demo si pa etutu sin.
Christmas idea. So you no ani edi be say etutu sin.
Na brand si na so ade agan aka ho.
Anya sem keto.
Minema hwe.
Anya sem keto.
Duro nyumra sin
to sin straight.
Wompe agaide bi entopim san na young neji wa de ho da ubo no abreye no pebito na beboa oye papa na fe numbers no de atudwa no so no wo bibia pese obusa eno so ho betimi de ho nsemusa no akoma omo na omayi ano krankra e de amount Dr. Franco Naro ɛbɛtoa so de ama yɛn na mo nso madwenkyerɛ kakra ɛwɔ nsɛmmusa amanfoɔ abusa no na afei yɛn nso yɛn adwenkyerɛ fa saa nsɛmmusa no wɔ biribi foforɔ a ɛna amanfoɔ de bi ɛba voice note ahodoɔ a mode aba ne nyinaa no yɛgu so a yɛrebɔ no afei dɛ mo de afa whatsapp nso yɛde ho nsɛm ɛbrɛ mo Desmond Edway free angoma so ɛna ɛbrɛ yɛn I'll say the stars mean different things, not the number of Champions League won. UEFA gives badges of honor instead of stars. UEFA gives badges of honor instead of stars. And in order to get a badge of honor, you must have won the UEFA Champions League for 5 times or 3 times in a row. Juventus have 3 stars in their jersey, but they've won the UEFA Champions League 2 times. The 3 stars means the number of Serie A won, that is 30 times, where 1 star is equal to 10 Serie A titles. Okay, Madrid have the FIFA badge because they have won the FIFA Intercontinental Cup, the then Club World Cup. Uruguay has 4 stars. They won the first 2 Olympic football gold before the World Cup started in 1930. So they somehow consider the 2 Olympic gold as World Cup stars. Desmond and Apeja we de Abreye. Mamenshe we and sweat. Or say Mamensha Siemfem free. Or say the 4 stars above Uruguay's football crest represent the 4 FIFA recognized world championships won by Uruguay national football team in 1924, 1928, 1930 and 1950. From the outset, FIFA and global football associations have recognized the Olympic football tournaments of Paris 1924 and Amsterdam 1928 as open world championships. The only editions in history to be subsequently and officially accepted as equivalent in value to the FIFA World Cup 2, 3, 4. Also, FIFA and CONMEBOL at times separate Uruguay's 2 World Cups from the 2 Olympic titles, recognizing they were 2 separate events, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Inti obia adwenkyerɛ nkrankra enomde enso eka de bae no so ehom. All right. Doc, kasa
kakra bi on the already. The issue has got to do with why Uruguay has only 2 World Cup titles, but more 4 stars.
Yeah.
And I think that the last part already, the last message already, it provided exact explanation. The Olympics Games, it's not organized by FIFA, but before FIFA started in the FIFA World Cup in 1930, there were 2 previous Olympics Games. Bakoye the 2024 Olympic Games, which took place in Paris. Then after that, the Amsterdam Olympic Games in 2028. Now, those 2 tournaments, according to FIFA, Omuji tum says our tournament, none standard any BBA. So officially, FIFA and Global Football Association, Ajitumu officially say those 2 Olympic Games, represent FIFA title. And for those 2 Olympic Games, which coincidentally were all won by Uruguay, it's recognized FIFA titles. And Uruguay as a country has 4 FIFA recognized titles. The Paris 2024, Amsterdam 2028, FIFA World Cup 1930, and FIFA World Cup 1950. These are the reasons why, even though FIFA World Cup, on my eye from Uruguay, we need 2 and so more 4 stars. Okay. All right. Okay. Mami twaso free honum.
I know the beto so say
yeah, that's
was from back. Uruguay 4 stars.
And what's wrong?
Yeah. Tinjemunu na manfo de abeka ho na so ashemu kinano. All right. Yenko other stories nearby. Okay. Questions.
This is a very difficult question. But mami hwe obisi these tridents and I try which of them in an best. Carlos Tevez, Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo for Manchester United. Messi, Neymar, Suarez for Barcelona. The BBC. That is Benzema, Bale, Cristiano. Which of the trident was the best? If you ask me to rank them, I think the third one will be the Tevez, Rooney, Cristiano. Because Tevez bit, now from Kakra, there were a number of times now on started. Into playing time can be and a Carlos Tevez, Kia Jorocham, a ton of the Manchester City. Into for me is the least amongst the three. The difficult one is the NMS and then the BBC. But putting everything together, I think said the Bill bit, a Wekitia, the BBC. Bill and Shada Ninasu and Chesa. Neymar, yes, left along the line, but for the times they played together, I go in for the Messi, Neymar, Suarez as my best. Generally, I know the free honoma. Obisu Bisai say, last week question we by Nenomsa Edia Baby say Jose Maria Guterres Guti or Mesut Ozil, who was the better passer of the ball. For me, I go for Mesut Ozil as the better passer of the ball. Then there was another question, and so now Obisa said, okay, very good today. Obisu question was that Mbappe and Erling Haaland say mi team na mi here bakwa die hina metono Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe. If I have a team and I have the option to buy one, I go for Kylian Mbappe. Erling Haaland for me, number 9 and only number 9 to the best of my abilities. And number 9 and only number 9. But I think that Kylian Mbappe is more of a utility player than Erling Haaland. Obebo left side, amount. About the right side, Obebo as a center forward, Obesabo. So is the reason I will go for Kylian Mbappe ahead of Erling Haaland. Obisu say England national team no. Why na say man number 10 between Cole Palmer and Jude Bellingham? Me coach amemre me hokra. Straight up I go for Jude Bellingham because he gives me more than the Cole Palmer will give me. England attack ball na say see a recover ball no. Jude Bellingham beba be take agi ball na boaw asin Cole Palmer. But ball no be din omumi enu nsem around the box. I think say Cole Palmer the ball no ye adwuma yi asin Jude Bellingham. Ball na ko flanks and I yemfa build up in free midfield bra goes into the penalty box and finish it. Jude Bellingham will finish. Who put it together? Cole Palmer I think say Jude Bellingham be bench no. I'm for ya. Notwithstanding the pedigree of Cole Palmer, he will still start from bench in England national team. Because the two major competitors, top players. At the right wing, he has Bukayo Saka to contend with. In number 10 position, he has Jude Bellingham. Phil Foden will be there, but I think that Jude is ahead. Bukayo Saka, coaches are sure so offensively. Me feel say cool, beba. But Bukayo was defensive attribute also than Cole Palmer. So Cole Palmer and careful, notwithstanding a pedigree. Say Jude Bellingham ni Bukayo Saka nyina fitter and here na was started free bench. Generally, I know the free honma. There was another one. Was it Liverpool here? New manager and now DM and yes, DM they need a DM because Gravenberch seems to be the only established defensive midfielder for them. And Ansenema and Shedan Koyemano, Inti said they need a top-notch defensive midfielder to complement the efforts of Abranti and Eddie Gravenberch. Then the next thing is Liverpool etena fie ma PSV be share 4-1. Manchester United etena fie ma Everton be share 1-0. And Man City enso tena fie ma Bayer Leverkusen be share 2-0 no. Emu de he na ye miserable. Chese yare hosem kra. I think the least miserable is the Man City one. City tena fie ma Leverkusen be share 2-0. The least amongst the three. Why? Because City the omunim de enti omoye ya ekoba sa. Pep Guardiola started the team on the starting 11 be 10 or drop yomo in a Champions League night against Bayer Leverkusen. And he share 2. So ne de na nyare ho enye nim go ase onim de enti e see. But United de no the man ye hu ni say Everton ankasa ntimi she United Old Trafford. Manager na friend David Moyes no attempted 17 times before that game at Old Trafford. He has never had a victory against United. You see, I can say now 13th minute on player back we are man red card a film into about 10 against 11 for well over 77 minutes. Yet they succeeded in beating United. Into a miserable, but the worst of it all, the most miserable is the Liverpool. On only the Anshan 1-0, 4-1. And then a team in England, team net to quite free Netherlands. The Dutch league in Ukraino, you cut top 5 leagues in Europe and can't be. Into PSV end of no, on your team or also, you cut teams like I say and fan count. On cut top 5 European leagues in we are not the entire Champions League, no are winning only one game. They come to Anfield and beat Liverpool. Baku mienu and say 9. General is the most miserable, is the most embarrassing, is the most surprising game amongst the three and Nipane de Bayern. We are not the free honoma. But there is this one. Also difference or De Jong any Casido and terminate then. Yes, we are defensive midfielders. We are number 6 for. But De Jong no. Oh yeah, like Casido ye worker. He tackles, he breaks the line up. Upone ukita ball obetima be yere waje. Be so on foul no be foul. Or yes attitude proper number 6 for now. Aggression is an imagine. But the young dear no ye. Young pass ball no waje ball no appear. And he doesn't even do so many long passes. He brings stability to the team. And Barcelona unimom no in Pimpino, they love to have the ball. The young keep ball no. Ball retention, I think, is better than Frankie, better than Casido. Ball na be do some pressure, but or you more press resistant than Casido. Casido better cause you ball and time or person ball no if free so they may be. But Frankie De Jong, obey me the ball ne can no be free. Ne da so ekitano. 2 players will game muna say omu ni nyina she hat trick and one the ball no be man. Obi abenya ball. Inti ande titi. Current Arsenal players see omo bobo pa ne mu de he ene ehwe ni mu say potentially obetumi age Ballon d'Or. Question Abranti be say a very difficult question because Arsenal team no a set of quality players ene nei omo team ni mu. Why na potential obetumi age Ballon d'Or? Ballon d'Or ne je no. Club football any national team football major na o national team no se o ma anyere mo nso amoni yi a ekoditi awo and our position a obon so ya na kan bi pa o hwa Arsenal front line na Bukayo Saka, Jokeres and maybe Trossard. Difficult me pa I see Declan Rice and maybe Bukayo Saka because they have a national team that has the ability to win maybe a World Cup. Zubimendi is one, but Zubimendi role no. Eden kakra, Rodri de sa role no, Eje Ballon d'Or no. And Che all right, but a bit take it time and say no more sa kosa number 6 or 4 no e dey be ma kwa komomo. Because because Zubimendi because his national team which is Spain and so the capability to win the World Cup. And you need to do well for both club and country. Now when you're a very good chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. You know, be beside we say, man abako sema wohwa this our rivalry kese ɛwɔ Manchester United any Liverpool entem. No more rivalry no. I think the first thing here proximity. Like omo ben. Omo mienu no. Omo ben pa. Enti ufri Manchester echo Liverpool about 40 miles.
Okay.
Roughly. In fact, I would drive here. It takes you between 40 to 45 minutes to travel from either Liverpool to Man U or from Man U to Liverpool. Then we are not the free honma. In fact, before 1974, no more the same county. Chezenka Ghana, Rebecca say, Nankomo the same region. But after 74, and almost separate or more county in any. So they are so close. Then there was what we call the industrial rivalry. Dates back in the 18th, 19th century or no. Now, industrial revolution, like Liverpool chrono and the Manchester chrono. Now there was so much rivalry between them. In fact, the Jumayefua train line and connected the two cities. No, so trains Jumayefua no. Omo nebete Manchester United bobuko no. A railway for no. Omo nebete Manchester United bobuko no. Na nasa rail station omo colors yellow and green.
Okay.
It is now here Man United fans omo bufu. No person may protest. Editor Glazer for na be so makofa yellow and green. Omo kai baby a team no e free. That rail station no omo nete. And I feel almost have the two teams became the two biggest club in England. Inti na rivalry na wo muntem no abeya kese because omo mienu na pre bibia. As you speak, they have 40 league titles in their wardrobe, 20 apiece. So there was so much rivalry between them. Proximity rivalry, industrial rivalry, and those things. And the Epeja Omo rivalry na Edi Bedru Bebia and they two teams na Babedu. Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, Zinedine Zidane, Carlo Ancelotti, who is the best? Zidane is an outsider. Onka team no. Jose, me rank Zidane 4th. Jose 3. Carlo 2. I take Pep as my number 1.
Okay.
I take Pep as my number 1. My name say yenye Sifia.
Will Naro be surprised if Arsenal goes trophyless this season? Ababio Michael.
Champions League, Arsenal are undefeated. No, winning all their 5 matches. No. I've still not read them as my favorites. Into so winning Champions League, enye mengoma. Yen started season, namkasa Arsenal never win the Premier League, you know. But football, and so far they are in pole position. FA Cup, they are one-off game. No makotiato. In the same way, League Cup, it could be anything. But I will be so surprised if this all-conquering Arsenal team goes trophyless.
Okay.
Because omu team no, is solid. Omu look, omu bench is rich. Now squad data, a mouse is a trophy, sweet is a League Cup, and FA Cup because no ya na Crawford day. Omu players now omu wear training on the table. Now Arsenal players na wear training is higher pabin. Intimate surprised if they don't win anything this season.
I mean, I'd my question 4:30. Our bridge in so. Chelsea and Arsenal. And it's our game, no. Crabbe, papa. A doctor. Uti and Wasama. Fakunya Tinaso. Kwame Usudonko. And anyway, and so abroad. Uti Liverpool Wasama. Fakunya Trust.
For no shame no nti enye miserable na.
Yeah.
Me sure pa say or disagree and ko be chire say nti or disagree.
Yeah.
It is the most miserable scoreline.
Okay.
4-1.
So no wonder yesterday this Tonchi girl was more inclined to Dr. Franco Naro. Oh, only Dr. Franco Naro can match her energy. Hey, assemble granny. Anyway, she was right about you, the radio presenters, Capre, NTK, and Apeja way at the free Joshua Bray. Oh, your program, NTK. Now, I don't know.
So, provoke attack.
who attack yen can ohwe afi de the radio presenters so say capre
no cre sika de ubi obi ajetum na ya mo sika nkwa agro
o pepe se tu nkwa sika nkwa udi e yode
sika nkwa agro
me ko yerawa
why dey
ni pepe se me ko yerawa
ai now who nim present the accounts one who nim present the sika sembo o ka se capre bintiase
ono no level ni de o ka se ni sika o dibe
sa bu ho abofia kra
present wo to
apartment we see
no gas here ni kitwa why
me say apartment na we see but oni sikan tell
masa
me mu ho
abofia sa
asabe na okara
o cars fleet of cars
okay apartment okay
NTK
na wo ko fodu akwan so nkwa o cars egu
eno wa hon tenant ba ko ba ha wa hu
ai
hwe o de na media group
uni tenant ba ko ba uni present the accounts na wa ka se capre
na o great typical example
en kabida all right okay
yeah but come say jema pepe ne man de tokota roba no
ai unya sapa ngo benum
na ni boli ntino de tokota roba no wala no ba
akwa ibu ba yen ho jwa kakra salia
masi dia enya hwe odi jai
na me hwe ayi bia friends obi ne ne ba bi ne ba ko is it inshira na emso omko horo omo ho I have seen me omko horo omo those days mama ifi ayi ma me ka kire omo say omo nyama ni ne ba na te omo ko kakra so na ya sa das
mina beso ye
o me ne kakra sa ya sa no fu papa tiki o because uni
shit
I don't know uni mo biaf unko biafu tu fisa unko
ofa piao
kabida and presenters bibi wo mo ho papa uni mdo keka yenko
utu
no mo sia ya presenters ka so mo de ba wana ho sere bia ukrum presenters na bia
ukechiri to bo ya fa no video wo fa no captain baby go ni
presenters uskapa
presenters busi kapa
yenko uni mdo keka
dola katwe wa mise peche Usa bounce the Nana Tornado. Say me ma mentia. Na me sa say polybag na akodu fie.
All right.
Nana no kre me na ni pa no. Na ko be yes ama. Obi adi bia be to nche ama kre na. E wutimi kre wa jire. E wutimi. Osi musa say poly na akodu fie.
So na to kre kan so ta be tie me kan no.
Osi mimbisa. Aya say mi say akodu.
Akodu na
bibi agum
okay
na ba e wo so chichire ada abo ani shema then no polino ice cubes no se brinca wa kwadio won ti asoma ba
yanko
wo se won kwati da de wo ye
abo duba ko about 120 Come Mickey. Yeah, you for na fe yanko local story.
Na nkofo no omo fro wan fi omo.
Okay. So mo bum.
Day.
All right.
But still is you see o. Say cubes ne nane. Inte o so koje. Nkwa no numi o. O ko echire pacho we. Amachi dede.
Enya ntike posa no me posa na o ko fanse wo.
Amachi dede e di 50 years e music emu. Enyum tuo mu na we di 50 years. Enu nti enya asem kuma edwuma bia wo ye bia no nyemu 50 years no na wa brepa. High life nyum tuo mu e na machi dede enya 50 years. Enu nti di 50 years ye be celebrate no. Our Michelin Hotel 28 of December. And in Tishanenshum, Nishan Oho. Upemunche Mubia number near 0554 458 769.
MTN everywhere you go. Momo app no download the B. O download the Momo app ni bi obi ntwe sika. O download the Momo app ni bi a unsend sika e ma nkosi obi so because e safe and e reliable. O send sika Momo app ne so a ye chew sika de ka ho daily, weekly and a monthly ye be chew sika. Enu nti ne hia so be download the app ni bi na aboa na wetima send sika e de akoma obi bia. Milo, the energy to go further. Ewo Milo mu. Milo de obi anim se eba nkora football mu a Milo games no omo ane hyase. Na on the 6th of December our Pajo Stadium ye kan nyina efua na ye di aba na wie ye. Enu nti se nso na 6th of December for when it's Pajo Stadium KNUST na Milo games no won't take your opportunity na be shebi. Bro nyeba Enunti Hisense essay from 27th to 28th of November. Open nyema eye quality. Open nyema ebe boa se eye affordable. Eye energy efficiency ewo mu a eye Hisense nyema no and also kotobi. Big promo no e kosum from kettle, microwave, AC, bibia betobiano. Promotional kosum and for nature any Hisense wo showroom bia na kopenya mani bi enso top Toyota Ghana Limited sabre from 28th to 29th o car na wa pakiesi o because engine no asay unye siken kotobi gearbox no asay unye siken kotobi o suspension no ebo na yabo no edoso esoso enunti sabrefo ni che Toyota Ghana Limited wo ma se to kan kra wo ma so ye anaso on to kan kra wo ma so ya oba enjoy sa 50% discount no gearbox no yes 10,000 ye be ma 50% discount 50% discount no tua 5,000 Ghana cedis umpewe ena peden for when che Toyota Ghana Limited na yemboa ejaba jewelry ejaba prempe the 2nd Street edum ejaba wo Ashton traffic light na se adibie di gold aye bia pe bia to a ko ejaba be boa ama wonsa etimi akabi wedding ring, engagement ring, promise ring and a pe bia to ejaba jewelry and the wasa wo ko Dwabewura Bank PLC asempa loan wo wabatampa loan scheme no ene branch kese no ye biem high school giants na tonsuo ye biem ene ti hyene so na fo woni kire ho Hebaso Company Limited e de Hebaso cream no e de abedwa so e ye cream a Berman na ube yusi Berman ni obe siem na peso bo adwuma ye dia e ye Hebaso cream e na uyusu a e be bo apa general yemfa insi hanomo.
Okay, fancy na yensan entwaso. Edu local stories na ese Dr. Franco Naro ode na dwintire fa ho ebre. Nti yenhwe eno so ebi wom kakra o.
Yeah, bebre wom pa.
Yeah, nti yenti o.
But before that no bisu bisa say the timing of Bukayo Saka the engagement. Say Bukayo Saka the long time girlfriend I friend Tulami Benson.
Okay.
Na Tulami Benson. Na Enra.
Umama ye hu ni mfoni.
Yeah, Enra.
Nhwe man na ye ready am nhwe.
Empache oni.
Oni on.
Bukayo Saka.
Oh, okay.
Oni na kodo nkuya.
Wow.
Enra. And omkoye omo engagement. Na wo hwe omatwen panache.
Oh, okay.
Omuni mo ho dada.
Okay.
Nti afina.
Edi nyeze bia obeye yiro na.
Wo
hu no.
Onim ne dada.
Dada. Okay.
Nti Enra.
So na na e kama no. Omo obeye yi ansa na omo aba no. Wa na mo hwe omo yi kakra.
Kayo nam form breko banyina no. Na onim no. Say no makoye. The question then is the timing right?
Yeah.
Akabe 3 days and a Friday 2 days emphasize na twantemu na omune Chelsea game, a game of BBGD is a bit defining the season for Arsenal, especially in their desire to win the Premier League, players ni bin Suzuku Kujano, but I think say Crawford is any omo a very short time or planning the training in the BBR, so it might not have much effect. And I say be a obafu fra and psychologically be a wide in our but card be out for the say a train sebra before ministers are a dream be our until we know shed any dream be a bibria. Mr. Card be out from say you're ready train say we beat my befra. I dream be a nature. Psychologically, you are so.
Breaking down a crime, men, chill, can I say? Cab of foot out for say. Anyway, no link with no.
Say obey. On any train pranyene.
Okay.
Afana. So, intinya fe na onsenka oba wa hia no foforo nka ne yie mu tete ono ne Kristo summu a. Just why ye no ho ade awie na wabɛyɛ wo dia.
Okay.
Ansana watimi do ho aka no.
Yeah.
Na no sɛ umfro da. Umfa ho kan ne da. Na ekwema bie afi na ade wo kana ene general wadwen nyina che say all your thoughts everything will be geared towards that.
Okay.
Inti nka ball na game na wo anim no enhye da kra mouth. You'll be distracted.
Okay.
Because if it is for the first time general wadwen nyina so you teacher ni a ugina class e kira dia no wadwen we no so you presenter out here kin kan no wadwen we no so bibia but we dey am say dada
wafra
otimi fa kire fro fa ni mo fro bia obitima fa fo kai enti problem ni bia
in the managing bia
en sheda managing bia be destabilize no but also no me adwen
the work now professor Kadra we make back as me know judge because the be here two of us as we be a dem croji law old car analogy. Hey Franco Naro, had it been me, I'll be handled as if I'm Raphael in the Bible. Could you badge man? You was on the buyer. I can be handled say Raphael or Bible. Cause you that's what you say we there. Prof na na kasa. And they do baby na or the old car analogy.
Oh, but so
oh yes, so who can watch you again about
car afro there. Oh, ko friend you dream who bebre.
Okay.
Unim style at the before.
Okay. Okay. In the hour no problem be our game so. Okay.
Na no pampas wo dia ka ho aye den na papa panyi. Trotro buy na boys ni gigri no mawuram no mu.
Yes.
Gigri no mawuram no mu ko. Fourth car papa inkum. Kino ho sa. Brad me pay me ni. Me na trotro for asenzi.
It me boni papa e 3 gu.
So me ampa na trotro for asenzi. Mo pre wani mo na nkwafa mfu mawuri. No awuram. O wura nkwafa asen no hyem. Nene trotro for asenzi.
Oh my God.
Emre ninkaso.
Yeah. We also dinam sa. Total for inside that.
Inside that. And mean say that for now. General, the question was GPL penalties. Okay. So mama videos in the area. You beat me a kakra. The enra bass na kofa by.
Yeah.
And no bin so penchre mu ye say. Ada na say penalties ne do na no. One defenders near reckless. Enya de ese o course penalty bi mu no course. E fan so no nka defender de ball no hia o ne bi a okotwa na aba won se bi but mostly player ne din anim no akana to ho. Na opesu hu say den na decide ne ba. General, it's a difficult thing. On the screen, you can find a number of them. We House of Oak young apostle.
Okay.
Yeah. Nano yadi ya attacker no any more defender need in a chi. Wakana to a simple cry. Luckily for House of Oak referee no Angie. Umbituma my different one because we not also we see another one once again. The attacker is ahead. Samba will nail a coup piano to form. Osinye penalty, referee say penalty. We kotoko. Ene Samatex. Look at that. It says in the chair standing inside the piano to form. We are on TSC say agene penalty. Any penalty ne be oday. Mama a different one. So I'm not too sure. Say be a defenders in way goalkeeper. He had no business grabbing the legs of the kotoko player. Or losing ball every. Defend attack and je ono ne chi na hwe opo nim nipa bebre wo wachi a cheze wa anya sa ade na ball no ntumi me ball nche on na ne mo no nche nkrofo ho be defend yet no de na ato no basasa. Look at this one, so reckless, so reckless. O bobi o ho so who say nipa no 18 mu enti wo aim no say wo pe ball no but potential is when nya ball na be any day meaning player be no or you very smart in this wo di agro who say wo nan be ba na o de ne nan be ma wo be ball ne nan no when him round so no be a wo aim na say wo ko ball no but the moment o de ne nan be ba na o be ball ne chi no referee ne beji we so another one attacker ne lead defender ne chase no ubisa ho say obe chase na no akoka na to ho no into the number of penalty incidents in our leagues are most of them are avoidable. Most of them we watch children side and not towards side identity and now watch children that one. Into general, I don't know say coachings no anywhere juma yet. Since so defenders in there who's a Ghana Premier League, you know, so offenses where they yenye into ya problem new one so there. I can't really tell because baby, you be catch attack and say who rap box ma we dadaba. You be catch your defender and say in the box you have to be extremely careful. Yet it is what it is. One shey now drink question some of the penalties in the general. Fache me. Let me play the devil's advocate. Obeka say defender and ultra bet. Say born penalty baby. You might not rule it out. In this body. Look at this.
Somebody, my friend say, Ablo. Look at this.
Pushy player anyhow.
But I could push it to her. I know a penalty. Also, I'm sorry, the second person, so I could push it to her. Referee look, you play on. Play on. Oh, sorry. Commit myself in a ball. No, there was also Jimmy Smith there. Push you. I drew me so. I many pushy.
Zito ne from Pomba so many are the no so trying to kakra brother.
Miss Mungu Chebi.
Rebi pe.
Kalilu Dramani num time.
Kalilu. We come here na last night you can be pipi near Ramos. We try no catch relaxing.
Yeah, Miss Mungu
Chebi. It's difficult. Minim se kalamu betumi a train Cynthia. Defenders are becoming so reckless.
Yeah.
Na minim se Ghana Premier League no mu say referees no such offenses amonye. Intino yenye ne sa na say why are they doing that? Because there are a number of tapes that in particular this season penalties in far avoidable. Yet they go ahead and commit it.
Dr. Franco Naro is not a teacher by mistake. He's too good in explanations. See how he's done justice to Saka's issue, Don Shackles, Ashtown, and anyway, and so about. Dr. Franco Naro is a marriage expert, How do you manage to know? How did you manage to know that Saka, Afra, I can use the whole day explaining how Bukayo Saka even met the girl, Spain Boga, and so Pejawi, guy like Usman or Cote d'Ivoire. Or the time or the way commentary no it could be full and ibanech no or by an first half gray apple judgment I ask man could be full and ibanech so the BCBS or by Pamono Spain Boga. All right, this old car analogy cannot work everywhere. Sir, Sergio, whether it's an old car or what, listen to this. Okay, there's a car, wafro dano etujawa, enyeya. Are you sure this is true? Okay, the tree, the bit mahuna woman, Kubuati, Edwin Fitachiman, and Eba. There's a car for wafro dano. Is it true?
And true. And true. Car for that a jawno. See 2 jawn and ya and broken heart in you.
Whoa. Oh, did you go for? I mean, the answer not joking.
Car for that. See 2 jawn and ya broken heart.
Can we have you? No, I'm not color.
I register empty them opening for this assembly too.
Said a car for down.
Deputy Joe, who's a broken heart?
Professor Kasai, now.
Who's a Joe assembly? And until the analogy, they are the best for 2 more. After all, anu ti na me kasa enye se bi enye ya
o se ka afro
afro dana
afro dana tujawa
enye
ya sa na tie de anka broken heart ni wia simple
ana me so me kire mu se de ko de ma mpani fo ka sa kasa no arechichi se mu
mate de wo kana se but still I intimi nchire we no ka afro jawo ka afro da tujawa enye ya wana ka
ya ka wo free wa utim se mu de
esi
condition fully nyanya
otomre ma won tehwe but pra
na tuja wa
kai mutim say Charlie whether no e kuzi so she want to say like why him na we
okay yentuazo ala local service kala kra okwesi bi o handi yen ntem na fike no so mai yentuazo
general abrante na minister ne de minim so obetretwe minister na so opesi yi ano a say he's struggling to understand the minister's comment. Say, Yemfa World Cup ya yekoni. Yemfa sa World Cup no. Any showcase. And say ye ready to host World Cup. Ya me nimni ni pe nimni just the minister na ne babechrim. Ghana ha. In mo bia kan fan na da ye enkan hye ye trim da. Say ye dwe hu say be host World Cup. Mere confederations cup
38 years be
38 general so after this World Cup 38 years some 12 years away na so ye be mo waje World Cup na host here about 4 years to the World Cup and say be kra bi wa etimi see ye betie yenim the next day into person trese we ready for the World Cup na enye 12 years away no because ye de be man na bi kra wo be 4 years to get there. We are talking about 8 years' time. Ghana thinking about hosting the World Cup. When we have not even thought, all African games are hosted here. You take a committee, so many forensic.
Sure, audit.
I look around young baby. All African games. And African Cup of Nations. Minister Adabraka. Adabraka.
FIFA
for me kroma me hwe kroma say yen na traffic e won kra general you can World Cup na anya pitch nko o you share even road network you share telecommunication say na gina so baba yara na Accra Sports Stadium half fielder u browser u be site be enko internet no a freezy.
In 12 years, no more solve BIA. How do you know? In 12 years, no BIA. BIA is solved.
Adabraka. Honorable Idi Kofi Adams. What can send be bri ame agedi? We di yen krani
Adabraka. All right, when it comes to such women discussions, Kala's voice is always clear. We if we Kwame Dankwa Adenta Snit Flats in the way Aba. Do bebia Kala voice no unti beba a man ade sema imuda ho kan. All right. Kwame Dankwa yeda sepa Kala so ati na supem yentu aso.
No ya je.
Dem ya je. Esther so na de no ho eba from traffic. Esther. Yeah. Narrow expect pa.
Esther. So a married woman.
Yeah, until Okana Semna and hard to Esther. Okay, we'll be catching up. Esther. So yes, but
this week, grandson, what can matter? I'm shocking me.
Yeah,
Esther.
Nemo to me, Zeno.
You're content.
You're content here to watch your why. Now, Osan baby, my betty and Kappa. All right.
I could December 20. I require no debate because Timin Trauma make a cancer. Obi besides a Kotoko for release, fans and release on the referees manager. No, Akwesi saying, say referees manager, I can't send be brain, some no can a chase a Kotoko non penna some near day. Bemena and Kusi. Frecha Masulu no as a release in the Bible Tennessee will be a crack carrying children will be a carrying That's how that.
Yeah, talk baby cry.
So I will cry. Just your cry say pay for that some for Makai.
Yeah.
Listen to cry you won't cry.
We are so several FLD. I'll copy on man responsibility.
Releasing the cry for no one can.
But my problem is, of course, several FLD. That is the main problem because
after that release, the referees manager has continued
saying a lot
with the interviews in 7 hours. He's immune. Oh, mama, the indemnity because never be a honor anka referees manager and yana seven and yana jumanon. But at the end of the day, we can have no one tells us a better anke to was it. Come be in a dear, camera cocky can't answer me 5 George free year. Oh, no, about one thing because a boosting cat and yan of crate. In some no kind no be unfunctional nentisa. That day, what we call integrity, what raises big question marks about your integrity as referees manager. And the referees, one of the major determining of referees, what we call integrity. Se ubia sebiu, inim se udie, udin hunyao. Na ude no kreye juma, unku chantron tu biso. First ungo sisi obi unye sisi for integrity. And not the primary requirement of referees. And for the referees manager, you are supposed to be the flag bearer of the people we are expecting integrity from. But the man is still doing his work. Nti Solomo krata no matregu. Nti mpakura no peso unse krata ne kosi se anko baw
na di bawade.
Madama.
Okay. Why is it that Kessben TV doesn't scout players for Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Hartlepool? Because on Wednesday I watched Basake Holy Stars versus Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and the Holy Stars right winger called Kwesin Kofi Gideon alias Chisa and from Elembele district was so fantastic. He's very skillful. He made Kumasi Asante Kotoko defenders suffer, and he created the assist for the first goal for Basake Holy Stars. Daniel Kaku in the way and so abre. Minim ye wom.
Ye mom de scouting de nye juma. Ye de nse beba betra na yaka. Nti wadama scouting no your profession. Crophobia juma no. Kotokone has for mum scouts. No munye juma mom. A major component of modern football. So person running football. Na ye ni ya scout is crucial.
Time na kan.
Oh, your time no as we okay. And then influential and I say Kabe Ebio.
Oh,
no be saying.
No, my be 4 or 5 minutes.
Oh, 4 or 5 minutes maybe. Yeah. They know Bisa say Ghana qualify for African Cup of Nations ebe koso Morocco. Nechere say tournament no koso North Africa into me Kubia na. I think so did be more so because there are a number of tournaments I went to me ankono a fire in North Africa. 1974 in Egypt, you couldn't make it. 1986, after say a winning 82 in Libya, we mixed out in 86 in Egypt. Algeria 1990, and also you may see out until say a return here in Senegal 92. And don't forget in 2004 in Tunisia, we also missed that one. And in May, yes, I may say in Morocco. So I don't know if it's by design or whatever. So and a city on. Obisu Bisai say Anyambia Asante Kotoko right say management no akoton abe omude abetamu ako no manyi sika bia no mabetana dedi kan say abetamu a Kotoko mfa ne nkoche omu akoton ba sika no one omun kan de omunya enchire obia. The last time he bisa the communications director Osisika no so my sentia omude mpepre ho eton player no ebra no makwa Africa yakɔhye wo mu ensia no mu medruye na nam send na transfer window of Algeria no ekɔ na wie na omude mpepre ho ton na nko bi wie ni mu sɛ mpepre ho na nko be gina so agye omusika. But as you speak sika ne my sentia sika ne my no agye se Kotoko management na ebetumi akyerɛ menye sure sɛ no yebetumi akyerɛ obisa den na Kotoko management na man wo kwan ama GFA no we use the word bullying them. Say omo fixtures ne dey ato so Monday, Sunday, Wednesday, and then me my chairman say yes, Oko Africa they have an outstanding match, but Nini kwan say omo did some 2 weeks, about 16 days, about 6 matches. For me, who here conditions near the wa is not the best. Nan kombit ma Bobby. No major week be atum, no masabo. But that is what it is. If be a kotoko management no madri anko and nas or mukani umantia ubin to minche and no near ekopimo. I think maybe the last one mejimu di amount on actually the maminka kakrebi. Say for achina or say the previous administration, omu renovate Baba Yara no. Aden afraid that chiamfa the expertise and come omu. Now share hamo muye nema troka and will lose the right to criticize Obia
NSC, okay.
To criticize the NSC. Say pitch and kuya. Asem way there. Say so many. First of all, simple now the biggest expecter. You don't decide who consults you.
Yeah.
You na be chere do consult you. Besides Achi, there are several experts. But in Pennyfona no more renovation, Omo decided is Omo Abeye Wabra proper consultations were not done. Probably they did not consult the right people. And now say Omo Sheda someone consulted. But Obi Otinibe be there or expert and now unim there or who there. Say you on the bachelor say Mumra me consult me. The Sentino, I'm gonna lose the right to criticize. I think I disagree with the person on that particular score.
All right. All right. Obi Adesire Nedika say Franco Naro's choice of example is amazing. Why Hatofuk and Kumasi Asante Kotoko? Since you already know that Kumasi Asante Kotoko have the stars on their shirt, why didn't he simply say Kotoko cannot put 3 stars on their shirt instead of 2 by Hatofuk? Alaji Sita, Bremen, New York.
Alaji comparison. No, yeah, comparison. Or compare, say, Super Cup. Now, unsaid the argument is a Hasaje Super Cup. I think I made a comment the other day, say, Champions League was through in Super Cup. Intinipa no ntiase. Intini compare Kotoko ne has. Any Super Cups is the reason they were the teams I was using. Yes, I agree with him. Kotoko to me for 3 and to name because I did 2.
Okay.
In the same way, has or Champions League or Super Cup or Confederations Cup, but on to me for 3 and to Natadi.
All right. All right. Meaning they are free Aiba and all can supporters now. Emma Stadium, Yemfa communities, Mami Nami Humraiba, Nawashe, and also the Amayan. Okay, is making a point though, but almost 60% of communicators are lawyers or in a law school. Razak Amasaman Nediwe Ebai, who has been the best Asante Kotoko supporters chairman since 2010. Almost Nasma Obusan, so the supporters in a bit much, almost best chairman since 2010. Okay, about 15 years. Why they got a chairman? Our bar officer on their best, and why?
2010.
Yes.
Well, you have men's Ephraim.
Yeah.
Well, you Sylvester the first coming, Ephraim. I think say Kiki Sapomo.
Okay.
Sylvester second coming.
Okay. All right. Nana Mankwa, Adonko fame. Nana, it is saying Sanso and I'll say Wako Holland. The voice kakrebi by. Few seconds. Yinti ka krebi na fi yanto asoba.
Ade ba kwa ndo me hu ese me tie no.
Just a card in. Da kai bo wa hunu kura wo san kopa afro. Atna ma filia se just a card in yane. Da kai bo wa hunu kura wo san kopa afro. Atna ma filia hu se so da kopa afro. Na laya wa de je ho sa ko eja wa obi je a wo se watena mu denti hwe nanka to be about that so the whole world
I go very interest woro
so we be kan yina we na kan na wa voice note
idios have akoso kakra
do na laya wa de je ho sa ko eja wa obi je a wo se
when the first obi the second do the whole world sanku naro nyansa when the first obi the second ehuro no nko na wo hwana mebuafu ni huro no wo huro mi no naro ni nyansa o he ka kire no ma me bona basma ma kudos ma me why
Osama Ako they do a free Holland and so abreye.
Osama Ako there you know.
Osama Ako your friend say open their TV.
Formerly of Hamas.
We never know here.
That's a bro from no different Hamas and I.
The honey is open TV.
They have opened the TV.
Almost some TV no. They are two Kessben. They've opened their TV. So Zajo mentioned their name. I'm right here with them. They've opened their TV. My master did the money. All right. You know, na yakofa a gasto mixture. Mkatoka krabia baba. Na fi baba question so kala.
So mixture aye wo yefun ya de droma pa. Ebia typhoid ti e paawo. Ohun ya sese wo yefun eye wo ya. Eya na wo yam krampo ebia ti agu afuru so ene oboso. Oni padua nyina eye wo mre. Honam etwetwe because of typhoid fever. Nom gasto mixture. Say ulcer enso na aba betena wo so. Wo yefun eye wo ya. Wo yefun emu hyehyɛw aduane tɔ yɛ ma na yɛfunu emu wo wo ɛkɔ de wa na yɛfunu ɛyɛ wo ya aduane tɔ yɛ ma na wo fe oboa no ɛhyehyɛw ɛmframa egyinagyina wo yam because of ulcer entia gasto mixture ɛyɛ wo yɛfunu yade aduro mapa mensoplax mixture ɛyɛ aduro a ɛyɛ fichikuo mu haw ɛde afiri ɛma so sa wo yɛ ɔba na wo menses entimi inflow kama waduro ɛne mensoplax mixture ɛyɛ wa wodie mu adwuma na esiesie ɔba wa hemfie hɔ sa wo ɔba waduru mpɛmpɛn so atwa sa wotimi bunsa nanso wontimi munsa waduro ɛne mensoplax mixture wo yɛ ɔba na nka wo bunsa all right nanso nansen no wo menses no asizi wo kɔ check pregnancy no wonyem wo nso a wonyɛ family planning wo nso a wontwa abra nanso mens no ɛma no mensoplax mixture na wo menses no inflow kama wayɛ family planning wo yɛ family planning no aduru mpɛmpɛn so bia wagyae family planning no wo hwɛ animu ka wo menses no bɛba na nka watimi afa afuro nanso wahwɛ animu a menses no ɛma no mensoplax mixture na entimi ɛmoama menses no inflow kama wo bu nsa ya na yaw ɛwɔ mu ana waduro ɛne mensoplax mixture prostapax mixture ɛyɛ aduro a ɛyi dwon so mu haw ɛde afiri emerima so wo yɛ bɛma na wayɛ se ɛyɛ wo ya na wayɛ se ɛkaw wayɛ se ɛtwe a waduro ɛyɛ prostapax mixture wo dwon so a ya wote yaw ɛwɔ wo bɛma mu ɛyɛ na wo bɛma emu ɛdwo wo bɛma mu ɛkekaw a waduro ɛne prostapax mixture ɛyɛ na ensuo bi firi wo bɛma mu ɛba nso a ɛnyɛ dwonso wo nso a wo dwonso ntɛntɛm sɔpe ya wo yɛ bɛma obu kɔda anadwo a ɛnane yɛ ne dɛ no ana dwonso ɛde no ɔbɛsɔre adwonso mpre bebree ansa na ade akye bɛma ɔkɔkɔ gyina wɔ sɛ wɔ dwonso a ɛdi ɛnmere kakra ansa na dwonso no ahyɛ aseɛ sɛ ɛba no wɔn hwehwɛ prostapax mixture ɛkyɛ kwan na wɔn nonom na entumi enyi saa wɔ haw no ɛmfɛmfiri no so na wo nso so yɛ bɛma wɔ bɛma mu ayɛ mmerɛ no wonya prostapax mixture yi bi na wo nonom a ɛbɛyi wɔ haw no afiri so akɔ ntɛntɛm so paa ɛni kwan sɛ bɛma akɔ gyina wɔ sɛ wo dwon a wo chimpi ansa na dwonso na ba ɛni ti mesrɛw sɛ wo dwonso na sɛ wo chimpi na dwonso no aba wo nipadua na ɛbɔ kɔkɔ so wɔ haw bi ɛyɛ aba nipadua no mu ɛntɛmponya prostapax mixture yi bi na wo nonom a ɛbɛyi saa wɔ haw no afiri so akɔ ntɛntɛm so paa wɔboɔ no ma dwonso no kɔ a wɔ dwonso no ɛmɛyie dwonso no ɛba sɛ dwonso no ani aha dwonso no ɛba te sɛ pipe a ɛtwa mesɛ wonya prostapax mixture yi bi na wo nonom a ɛbɛboa wo ɛyi saa wɔ haw no afiri so akɔ ntɛntɛm so paa na mesɛ wo pɛ aduro dodoɔ atu a frɛ number 0248 77 88 99 0248 77 88 99.
Okay. Ndi yaba na kala atwariti de amaye kala minim obi the question bi by efa penalty eba match right na obi ebo na keeper no punch ba na osan ebo to neta ye fa say penalty no asha na say ye ebo ball na wa shego minim so what you say say ye ebo na nye penalty no na obi bo penalty na keeper no punch ba no osan bottle neta penalty goal na and I say ball na if I say my musa question
na just me to say na just opposite just say aji penalty at all and a player no a boy and a goalkeeper no twika say so pubai and you pubai and a player na say bo say you better record say open play goal any penalty they say
oh sir
we say normally no say obi shego na penalty yeah na yeah referee say record say goal direct but a free or more journalists a friend say archives mu ne ɛyinti no ya no mpɛ sɛ record say ebia the whole of the season no Laka share 10 goals 3 goals a penalties
okay
so on the match no na da by there you be recording as a goal
okay
on the match no
the year record say penalty goal
there be record as a goal because what also puaba and you puba na sanya wa na aboshe so
okay no you for na be
share okay sa pepe na akoy the fan say goalkeeper ne puba na obi a ase
okay
the go
Mamenja we and so I say was a referee justified in showing Everton's player red card when the incident was against a colleague and not an opponent? Number 2, the precise law and the explanation. I want referees and nothing else. Okay, Kofi Frimpong. Anyway, and so if you are to abre also open referees will be yano. Luckily,
incident.
Okay. Yeah, was a referee justified in showing Everton's player the red card when the incident was against a colleague and not an opponent? Production among Nisa incident in my kala. Can I your match? Okay, 2 should be there. Omo bomber this on be incident na bantino say na osi hu no mre no ko
do em say me the law no ama we sorry but to so am bia ka bia emra na that say violent conduct is when a player uses or attempts to use excessive force or brutality against an opponent when not challenging for the ball or against a teammate. That is a word, a teammate or team official, match official, spectator, or any other person, regardless of whether contact is made. So, on the merchant, when they see a violent conduct, and you also say a wow teammate, and how the year no, so against any other player, CBSU, Sisana, referee no who can say already, or show necessary card, the necessary card no, a red card. So, on the merchant, and it's all player now, on one can any teammate, and no no. On the match, no. It is all called penal offenses. Na the red card ni muna. I'm say ball ni. So all called penal offenses. The red card ni muna. I'm say jama. Are you striking? Number 1. And I say one way ni so we use offensive language. At the back or match. I just say referee no. You need refuse. You be my referee say at times you refuse to hear. Obi a odi na chipa na Franco na your teammate na bi wa bobo bi e how na nka wo gina na nka wo expect pass o so sebi unkwasi aball na boy no referee ne tia obema card
okay
oti obema card
so who did you
play attempt say unkwasi aball na boy na referee insultive language and it is only use am say abusive or insultive language
but they say referees bu omani guzo
and anything I say refuse to hear but where there ultimately refuse to see refuse to hear at times no maybe one one here and you only part person just say wow teammate the nka and this about teammate and run at the guzo say so yes I tell teammate e kwan bia so no I say man red card
okay say Franco Naro is too intelligent. I want to know if he has political ambitions. If yes, I'll join his campaign team for nothing. I really like him. Don Shackles as Simon.
Gender minister.
Don Shackles. Don Shackles as Simon. Oh, I'm a kind of style. Okay, Don Shackles as Simon. All right. Una diwi and so Bray. No menu abwa nisa ma minko wishi. Nanajua Frima Pia. Ene Nanajua Frima Apia birthday. Nanajua Frima Apia ene your birthday. Nanajua ko school ewo Living Stream school ewo Abuakwa. Nanajua ye wish you happy birthday. Nakopon mwa na ye penin na be penimpa na be bua ma bibia nkoso kama pa. We a special one I free o parents especially Tola. O papa Tola. Sutani Krachi Tola Menyonko pa Kesepa Bakono. Also wishing a bay happy birthday. Okay. Reverend Ofori, and so the message be a free a year. Ulag ebrain you but emrano emma kwai my yenhwe emrana so this is bia chenya mboy ba behwama yeah emfesia nyakobo ya aduma e be san ni mo atrase otena say the DJ Raw e ba beto so enyom behuye ya etimo bia ni na fidi mfam free hakra DJ Raw up next you san ni mo atrase bi mo otena e wo e final whistle dwumedi so yakra.
Pause.